Hello, I didn't know what time it was.
Good
Uh,
evening.
the one thing I have to say is, thank gaming it's Monday.
Thank gamers, it's Monday.
Well, okay, so I don't know how crazy of a week you guys have had. But my week started off with the end of last Monday's game being told that Baldur's Gate 3 was coming out, which I didn't know about. Super
Mm-hmm.
excited. Then the next day, E3 started, and I got a bunch of cool Pokemon news, and then the internet literally caught on fire because of a statement made by Pokemon.
Nerd.
Dealt with that for most of Tuesday and Wednesday. Then Thursday hung out with my son. Friday hung out with my son. Friday also had my mother's birthday. Had a crazy busy Saturday with my friends, with some friends, and then Father's Day on Sunday. So it's Monday again.
I downloaded Pokemon Go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
You were kind of telling me that you were going to be doing something like that. But
no.
I looked at Pokemon memes, if that means anything.
You are a
We're
Pokemon
being a
meme.
part of the team, and
We're
I'm
being
being
a
part
part
of
of the
the team
team.
in downloading Pokemon Go, and that didn't get across until now. So
Yeah.
well, I mean, welcome to what is currently probably the most divided fan base in gaming. And so to kind of get right into this,
Nori, I have a question.
yes,
So I've gotten comments on Tufty. Tufty is MIA. Where did Tufty go? I missed
Tufty
him.
is MIA.
Yeah, where'd he go?
He's dead.
Tufty
He was a wizard the whole time.
Tufty is waiting at the inn with the wizard.
Wait.
Currently.
Alabasta.
No! What? I don't know that.
Yeah, Tufty hasn't left the inn as of yet.
Dude, he's just been chilling.
He's a shithead. Whatever.
Sometimes you gotta relax. No, I
I beat the
understand.
shit out of Tufty.
Hey! That's my job.
Tufty is a friend.
Gotta be
Tufty is your friend, not food.
Yeah, they don't look
yours.
All right,
Yeah, don't you
so
just love technical difficulties?
Yep. Gotta love them.
as the last time that we played, you guys started doing some investigating on murders in the city, and found out
Murder
that
Mondays.
welcome to Murder Mondays, and found out that our friend Veneer was a much more
Robot.
useful,
Hey,
much more useful spy than you probably would have ever guessed.
And his signals aren't very little work, but that's okay.
But they are hilarious.
A lot of last game was very roleplay heavy until the end. You guys ended up coming across a member of Lady Talonfoot's personal guard.
her pack, if you will.
Her pack, who Veneer ended up tricking into believing that he was Lady Talonfoot.
That guy had to be dumb. I did not do a good job.
I don't call 24 to sachet bad.
That was a direct statement from you last week. I got a 24 to sachet. That is actually something you said.
That is a quote you said. I've never let it go.
I will remain silent now.
As Veneer and this member of Lady Talonfoot's pack began to walk away, they were followed by Izzy, or Miss Fine, as she's more commonly referred to anymore. And you ended up getting into a fight that was antagonized by Miss Fine to protect Veneer. After
fight in quotes.
quickly disposing of said individual, you ran into Lady Everesta Evergarden.
In case you guys were worried about the morality of that kill, he was waxing poetic on how he was going to be eating Macmillan. So
that's very true. He did do that.
All right, if you bring the corpse to me, I will eat him in return.
Oh Lord.
I mean, I suppose that's always an option.
wait, I thought Macmillan was a vegetarian.
No, he's not.
No.
He can. I'm sure that he can make a.
Just eats.
He can make a change for a little bit of cannibalism. It's fine.
Dude, he's just a hungry little boy.
He's a hungry little boy with Goku pants.
Yeah,
Gaining the strength of his enemies. All right.
yeah.
Kalima.
He eats the wind.
Sorry, I kind of got you off course there.
Yeah. At the.
All right. Anyways, beyond photosynthesis.
At the end of last session, Veneer and Miss Fine were pointing in the direction of their party, and then heading to a previous crime scene. So that Miss Evergarden may
Miss Everclear
may take a look and
That's a good
check
band.
into your claims.
Lady Efrestia.
So, as we start today's session, Veneer and Miss Fine, you have been surrounded by guards. And
Yeah,
Lady Efresta, who is taking you back to your party members.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't say anything. I already said my piece and I got shot and told to sit. So I don't like this. I'm just gonna. I'm alive, but that's about it.
I mean, we're gonna direct her, so.
Okay.
Nope. I wasn't allowed to sit and scoot. You can do
that. So,
my drone probably was flying higher, above the streets, above the alleyways there, so I can probably still see where the rest of our group is.
Right. Yeah, you're familiar with me still flying over the area. So.
Yeah.
Ignis and Macmillan.
Yes.
Hello.
You can hear at this point Lodric very impatiently tapping the handle of his axe against the flat of his hand. See him. Oi! I bet they got into a fucking fight without us. Dirty bastards.
Yes, I am very upset about it as well. Arr!
Oh, aren't
Well,
you
if you two
just
Well, Logic, if you would like, we could spar later on if you would like to.
Oh, lass. I'd fuck you up.
I bet you would, but it would also help you relieve stress.
I need some nice ale. And a good fucking fight. I seen you summon fire. That's about it, lass. I'm not afraid of no fire. And you won't have nothing to fear if I put me axe through your fucking skull, now will ya?
Ooh, someone is aggressive today.
You're a fun person. I would like to get to know you better at some point.
Hey. Damn it. We gonna just stand around here, or we gonna go do something?
Uh,
I suppose we
get
bet.
to that. So let us get to the bottom of this then, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to search the floor for
Oh,
any
goddamn.
Scooby snacks and or other random gnarly treats like fingers and toes.
I'm gonna help him.
To jut in a little bit, how far away is the drone, and would I be able to have the drone warn them by any chance?
This is kind of a weird scenario because we haven't talked much about what your drone is actually capable of.
Well,
By the way,
it's just a reskinned imp familiar, right?
So I'm thinking because the imp would be able to give them a message.
It has common and infernal languages built in. It could be not invisible when it decides to be.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if the imp knows common and it's just reskinned, I would say that you could probably just talk through it. Yeah. You could.
It would be slightly robotic, perhaps, but yeah.
And if he has
beep
like,
boop. I am a familiar.
if he has like, because some of them have like where you're blinded and deaf and stuff. I just like put a hand on his back and push him forward, not like over, but like don't turn, stay forward, that way.
What?
So you're just
I'd
guiding
steer
him.
him, and then he'd get back out of his body like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, being helpful, it's fine."
Well, what's really funny about that is that Veneer actually doesn't have to do that.
I
He
do it
goes
anyway.
completely comatose.
So you just, as you guys are walking, like she just literally sets her hand on your shoulder and starts like
I'm
steering you.
Skirt.
Is it metagaming if I make race car noises?
Thank you. How dare you?
Oh.
Yeah. So I gotta oh, what's that thing called? Natural 20.
Oh. Okay. Natural 20 on your investigation.
Yes.
All right. So as everyone else is kind of doing their own thing,
I'm
Ignis.
gonna look at Lodric and I'm gonna say, hey, get to the top of this, and I'm gonna point up.
Oh,
Oh, I get it.
that's
It's a pun.
It was upon the first time.
I just missed something. I have
okay.
no
So
idea.
as you tell them, so the first thing is that as you're going through, you end up finding something, a couple things stashed in a barrel.
Yeah.
In the barrel that's in the alleyway, you find inside of this like barrel of what is fish,
Barrel monkeys.
that there is a dagger hidden inside the barrel.
Okay.
Very fine make. You also find what appears to be like a pouch of some kind of coins. You have before checking them though, you turn and you make your comment to Lodric and point up, and as you do, you look up to the roof and see just the top, like the top of the head and an eye peeking over the edge as a sudden like glint of fear, and then you see the figure just start to run off.
All right, I'm gonna chase after him if the fucking piece of shit's running off. I'm gonna be like, get to the top of this. Ah! And I'm just gonna step of the wind, super duper turbo spooper, chase after this boy.
Okay. Veneer, you see through your familiar sudden movement on
Concerned beeps.
this concerned beeps. Boo boo.
I promise it's not R2.
That's what they
So
want.
Can you demonstrate these concerned beeps?
Yeah, that's what they want you to think.
Yeah. Just so we know that it's not R2.
Yes, Blue. Please do demonstrate the concerned beeps for us.
I just did.
you
Oh, I
did.
Listen.
didn't hear. I didn't
I
hear.
heard it.
I also
Yeah.
heard it.
I'm just
Yeah,
deaf. I'm just deaf.
Yeah, as you see Macmillan quickly, I don't even know what's your acrobatics?
My acrobatics,
Yeah.
it's my dexterity plus my proficiency.
Mm-hmm. What is it, like a 6 or a 7?
What is we're level 5 right now, right? Our proficiency is plus 3?
Plus 3.
5?
Mhm.
Yeah, plus 3. Then it should be an 8.
Yeah, you quickly using your step of the wind make your way up the side of the building, almost as if
Oh
you're
yeah,
running.
my running speed is now 70 feet as well because extra movement.
You're
All-
disgusting.
With,
Yeah,
with a single dash, it's 70 feet. With a double dash, it's 105.
But yeah, as you begin to go up the building, it's almost as if you run up the building instead of climb. As you find yourself, you jump over the onto the roof, and you can see the individuals made it about to the other side of the roof at this point. You see, he stops and turns to you. You're gonna take me 1-on-1 then?
Fist of the Unbroken Air.
Okay. That is a
Strength
strength
save.
check, right?
Strength save.
Yeah, a strength save. I apologize.
Yes.
Okay. Someone freeze Rice a wind punch.
Damn silly.
You.
I'm gonna take that as option A.
Yeah. So
Whoo!
just give me the damage.
30.
What?
Did you just fucking say 30?
Yes.
So, you're not my type because McMillan's a little shorter than me, but that damage changes a lot.
As that pushes them back like 20 feet too, doesn't it?
20 feet, yes. And knocks them prone.
Huh.
Okay, so as you do,
Wait. Can I spend another key point and add an additional d10 to that?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say no because you've already rolled.
Aw. Damn. Okay.
But as you do the punch, and you see the wind, you can feel the wind come off of your hand as you see the guy goes to say something else and then goes as you just see he kind of ragdolls off the building, almost like the ragdoll video game physics where his body just twists and into weird and unnatural positions as he's flying through the air. And you see he is pushed back off the building and falls down onto the road below.
Be careful, there's strong winds up here.
As he hits the ground, you hear him give out a very audible, like, and then
I'm gonna go over there and check on him and see if he's okay.
as you walk over to the other side, you see he stands and starts trying to run through the crowd, who's really confused at this guy just falling
I'm
out
going
of
to
the sky.
jump on top of him.
Ooh, okay. Make an acrobatics check.
Natural 20!
What?
Disgusting.
Oh, this is crazy! This is gonna kill me later tonight. I'm gonna roll like turbo fucking garbage.
Okay, so
Turbo
Dude.
garbage.
as he
Right.
kind of gets up and he starts to run, and you just pump your little legs as hard as you possibly can. You hit the edge of that roof and just kind of swan dive off the
I
end.
think I can.
It's
If
kind
I take any falling damage, I'm gonna slow fall.
well. What happens as you jump? It's kind of like a very forward, momentous leap of faith from the Assassin's Creed series.
Speaking of which, I am currently playing.
And as you just leap forward, you find that you are completely on target. As you hit this guy, you just kind of you roll into this jumble of gnome holding on to human.
I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Do you mind if I ask your name?"
Kind of looks. You see, he looks around. Fuck off.
Very rude. And I'm gonna wind my fist back like I'm going for another one.
Okay. You see, he takes a deep breath.
And I'm going to go in really fast, and I'm gonna pinch his nose really hard.
That's real cute.
As you reach in to grab the edge of his nose, for a split second you notice that he's wearing a necklace. And as you see, he's basically calming his breathing for a moment, and you can see the necklace is in the shape of a crescent. As it, for a moment, almost seems to shimmer like moonlight. And you find,
Shiny rock.
as you go to grab the end of his nose, you can feel his ribs kind of crack underneath you.
Ow.
And you can feel his body kind of lengthening and snapping into place as
Oh, shit.
his face begins to sprout a snout.
Oh Lord.
You mean a woo?
I'm going to just whisper under my breath, "A fucking gin," and I'm just gonna wail on him.
Bad
Not
dog.
the fucking kid.
Question, Nicholas.
Yes.
Can I have dragged logic along if I had been trying to follow Macmillan?
Due to the fast series of events, I'm going to say that you guys can follow him, but it's going to take you about a round to get to him.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Here's where I start getting punished for my insolence.
Could they
Oh, I
Did
guess not like
investigate or
keyboard.
perceive or something?
Oh yeah.
Does my drone see this?
Your drone can currently see this, yes, because your drone was close enough that it could follow.
That's good to know. Drone will get closer.
Okay.
I rolled an unnatural 20, unnatural 20, proper naughty 20s,
Axel.
and a 15.
Okay. So you're going to start attacking.
Yep.
All right.
Not bad. 26 points of damage.
That's pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah.
So as you just kind of start wailing into him, see it takes the first hit, takes the second hit, takes the third hit.
3. That's insane.
See him as I would like you to first off go ahead and roll initiative, and he is going to take his attacks.
That is a 15 for initiative.
Okay. All right, so it is going to make 2 attacks against you.
All right.
The first one is that is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So the first attack is a bite. It is going to do.
Can you describe this fella for us?
He's
It's a
hairy.
fucking Wendigo.
This
Bamboo.
individual appears to be a human.
Slightly more alive.
This individual seems to be a furry, large humanoid. Medium humanoid, larger than most. Let me specify that. With what appears to be like a canine snout, sharp teeth, almost as if it were a humanoid wolf.
So like classic werewolf, or are we thinking shifter here? Like how fuzzy is this guy?
He's pretty fuzzy.
How here? So pretty hirsute, you would say?
He is very, very furry.
Gotcha.
Is his
Yeah.
scruff all in a twist?
You don't know because
Are
you're not
his
there.
hackles up? Hey, well, I can't ask,
Yet.
but I also can't ask because he won't tell me he could see through the drone either. So I'll whine about it.
Because I would be giving away that I have surveillance abilities to these people. That's not going to happen. So
Well, I don't know that at all. So maybe vapor signal's better and communicate.
Macmillan,
Yes.
you are going to take 4 points of piercing damage, 4 points of poison damage, and 2 points of 2 extra points from its strength bonus. So it's a total of 10 points.
10 points.
As you realize that your punches don't seem to have affected it.
oh wait, when do you get magic fists? Ah shit! Oh
I believe that's
no!
next level.
Oh no!
Man, if only we had a paladin or something.
You are such a pain. I am going to punch it again. That is a 18 to hit.
Okay, Macmillan, are you hurt?
Does a 18 hit?
That hits.
All right. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
Otherwise, he is stunned until my next turn.
You're just gonna study fist him.
Yep.
All right. What's the
Get paralyzed?
What is the
14.
14? Okay, that is a failure. So he is. So about this time, I would like Ignis, and I will go ahead and roll for Lodric. Because you guys are coming into battle. Jeez, okay.
22.
22.
Wait, is he stunned?
He is stunned.
Oh, cool.
Hold on a moment.
Sweat. All right.
It's gonna be one good roll
On
for
that
the
note, I am going to get up off of him, and I'm just going to use my movement to stand on his face.
Well, hold on just a moment. I'm pulling up Lodric because I just rolled a 21 for Lodric on his initiative. What is your initiative at? Yours was a.
Are you talking to me?
You and Rice.
Mine is 22 and Rice is a 15, I do believe.
Yeah, mine was a
22,
15.
Okay, so as we're coming into the next round, Ignis, you are at the top of the order.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Yep, it is your turn.
Let me know if someone gets very hurt, and the drone will do some healing. We'll say it that way. If you need an initiative, it's a 7.
A 7. Okay.
Oof.
Hilariously
do-
enough. Oh, go
He
ahead.
rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
All right, Ingus.
Ignis, what are you doing?
Ingus. What do I see exactly? What am I seeing here?
You can see Macmillan on top of what appears to be a large humanoid wolf-like creature.
Standing
I-
directly on his snout.
Just balancing on it. I call out, say, Macmillan, are you okay?
Punching him does not work. I could
What?
use a little help.
If you move, I could do something.
Our favorite.
Do something and I will move.
Okay. How many other people are around right now?
There are a bunch of people on the street. They all seem rather stunned at what's going on. They haven't.
Dude, I
They
only hit
haven't-
one person.
Yeah, they haven't quite had panic set in yet. All they
I
know is
call
that.
out-
All they know is that this gnome,
Carnation.
this guy falls out of the sky. Then this gnome falls out of the sky, and then the guy turns into like a humanoid wolf, and they're like, kind of dumbstruck for a little bit, or for a moment.
Okay, I call out to the crowd and I say, everybody move! As I cast Firebolt.
All right, and that is at a distance. I would like you to go ahead and roll your
Okay.
attack at a disadvantage, please.
There's a 15 hit.
Yeah, 15. 15 does hit.
Okay. That's 10 damage
10.
of fire. Yes, sir.
All right.
Got a 9 and a nat 1. Oh, yeah.
Nine and a nat 1.
Yep.
Okay. So, I would like to go ahead and move on to Lodric, who is about to realize that he can't do anything to this thing. And it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, no, it's prone. He's going to move up. Okay, that's a hit.
Did the
That
fire
does not
seem
hit.
to do anything?
The fire does seem to damage it, yes.
Yay.
Oh boy.
But you guys
Oh,
see,
okay.
for those of you who are there, you see Lodric run up, and as he swings, he hits it and doesn't seem to affect it. After that, it will be Macmillan's turn.
Hmm. There's only one thing really to do in this sort of situation. I'm going to use elemental attunement to create a really big rock and just start shoving it in his mouth.
How did I know?
Chew on this.
I'm just gonna start like lodging it in his throat.
Can you do both of those things in one action?
I don't know, but I'm gonna try to aim for his mouth. I'm already standing on his face.
Technically, he could make a rock with his action,
Yeah.
and then if he happened to not hold it up, that'd already get it closer to his mouth. So technically,
Yeah,
Okay.
is it possible for me to just put this rock in his mouth?
I mean, that's kind of weird calling. I will say that you can summon the rock and you can drop the rock.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it's going to do anything, but you can try.
Can I drop the rock? Quite possibly. Actually, you know what? Even better idea. I don't even know why I thought about this from the beginning. Can I see the inside of his mouth? Never mind. I don't even need to see the inside of his mouth. I'm just gonna elemental attunement a rock in his mouth.
Just a little rock.
Just like a rock big enough to fit in that thing's mouth.
Oh, okay. Let me do something here.
You shouldn't be getting so stoned when you're in the middle of a fight, Mr. Wolfman. That's
What
Yeah,
big
it's-
arms you have.
that's Macmillan. That's my attempt.
That's good.
That's your attempt at Macmillan voice?
It was a
That's
good
awesome.
try.
It was good.
Alright, so, Macmillan, you get a rock put in his mouth.
Yes. It's good.
Okay?
And that's all I got. I mean, putting a rock in his mouth. Does he seem to be affected by the fact that there is currently a rock in his mouth?
Can he still breathe?
You don't know.
That's
Since
good.
it's not his turn
Well,
yet.
I guess if that's gonna happen, I'm just gonna sit there and wait for the rock to do its thing.
Beep boop beep boop beep.
You.
Definitely not R2.
I love this.
Definitely not.
Okay, I heard it that time.
So yeah, Veneer, it is your familiar's turn.
It's your drone's turn. Okay, let's see how our buddies are doing. Let's see, Macmillan's missing 10 HP.
Yeah, he's a little bloodied.
Logic is
Excited.
untouched. And let's see, Ignis is untouched.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't know, beep more loudly. I guess I can give him a cure wounds. Sure. Let's use a spell slot. Let's do that. I'll use a pact slot, so it's second level. It'll float down and give him a little tickle on the head for 2d8 plus 4. Let's do that.
All right, cool.
Oh.
Overkill as fuck. Oh, not quite. It's a 9.
Oh, that's neat.
Overkill as fuck. I only rolled 5 on the dice.
But it's fine, because it's close enough. You suddenly feel better, and you see a weird shimmering above you.
As you hear the yeah.
The sound of a tiny distant helicopter.
Look, he's trying real hard, okay?
He's
His
doing
fans
a
are
heck of a
worried.
good job though.
He's doing a real good job, and we love him very much. He is the goodest boy.
Beep,
Watching a real kung fu based.
I'm
if
just-
you will.
I'm just waiting for the day that the drone gets into combat and it
Oh,
dies, and then Veneer's like, it's just like, I find it kind of funny and I find it
I
kind of
find it
sad.
kind of sad.
Jesus.
And then he's like, oh wait, I can just build a new one. It's fine.
Yeah, but none will be like that drone.
He's not even my friend. He's disposable.
Yes.
Yeah,
We have the technology. It can be rebuilt.
definitely what he'll think. Yep.
The
Yep.
$60 million drone.
All right, so you go ahead and
Damn
heal up
inflation.
Villain.
Right.
Now is finally the enemy's turn
We're just bullying it.
with his grand old 4 initiative.
Hey, that's what I normally roll.
Alright, so its first is a 16.
Is a 16 what?
Is a 16 enough to hit your armor class,
Nope.
Macmillan?
18.
Okay. And it has to use its other attack to spit out a rock.
Got him.
Alright, so with that being said, it is going to go back to Ignis's turn.
Okay, how many people are in the way?
The same amount as last time.
So the crowd is not dispersed.
Not yet.
God damn it, for fuck's sake.
6 seconds.
Yeah. Alright, I tell them to disperse. I tell them, everyone, move. And I shout at the top of my lungs.
Massive.
Well,
Vision.
the biggest problem that you have is that Macmillan is sitting on top of it, and it's also
Macmillan-
prone. So
Hmm.
you're that's what the being prone is what's actually giving you disadvantage.
Oh, I see. No, you see, I have a plan, but I don't want to hurt people with it.
Oh. Gotcha.
Because that would get Ignis in some hot water. That was terrible. I'm sorry.
I'm
it
so
was.
fucking disappointed right now.
All
We are playing on fucking Milestone. I'm thinking about taking away experience for that.
Sorry, what was that?
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit, yes.
Okay.
And since you didn't hear me, Veneer, I said we're playing on Milestone, but I'm still thinking about taking experience away for that.
And
Okay, we got a lot of experience last time.
that's 12 fire damage.
Well,
12?
I did.
12 fire damage, yes,
For
sir.
one person,
Okay.
I got a lot of experience last time.
But we're doing milestone.
No, I know. But if we kill like that, then it should go somewhere. I'm just saying.
You guys see that Lodric hits it again, doing nothing. I don't. Does he have a magical shield? Is that what he has? That is what he got. Okay. Okay, so Lodric has a magical shield, but no magical weapons. Oh, he's gonna want to get that fixed eventually. All right, so that brings us back to McMillan.
All right. Better alternative. Is it possible for me to just take the quarterstaff and just start lodging it down his throat?
Just using it to push the rock in.
Well, he already spit the rock out, so I was planning to ramrod it in, but he already spit it out.
I mean, roll an attack. You can roll attacks at him at an advantage, but I was gonna say you don't have magical weapon at all yet, do you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not planning on damaging. I'm just planning on choking him. Clearly, my hands are too small, and so the best alternative is to just, go straight to the source.
Grab his tongue.
Okay.
Well, what I got was an 18 plus 8.
Reach deep within him.
Yeah, can I reach deep within him? Jesus Christ. The other one I got was a 17.
Kalima. Ooh, uh-oh.
That's with the
Puppy.
quarterstaff. And if I have to, I will bonus action attempt to stick my foot in his mouth. If I must.
I mean, if you'd like, you can.
If I don't must, I would like to stick the quarterstaff deeper in with my hand.
You do what you must think you must do.
I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't know if I roll damage or if I just shove it in his mouth. I don't know what's going on. What's your ruling, Mr. Dungeon Master?
Okay, so here's the thing: is that this particular creature has damage immunities to bludgeoning, which you've already seen.
Yes.
You personally experienced that. It also has damage immunities to slashing,
Which we've all seen as well.
from Lodric. So you're assuming that it has some kind of weakness. You don't have it.
I'm assuming that breathing is still a weakness.
Okay.
Especially because you only have copper coins and not silver.
Shoving a stick down someone's throat is a pretty big weakness.
Yeah, I feel like not being
Splinters?
able to breathe is a pretty big weakness. So my plan is to just stick down the throat, stop him from breathing.
I love his reasoning so much.
At least the panic. At least.
Well, I mean, you won't know his reaction until his turn.
So
Because
am I
remember,
just
the entire 6 seconds kind of happens all at the same time.
No,
yeah? So how deep is stick in throat right now? Because
Or it's virtually at the same time. I mean, it's not like 6 seconds per turn. Remember, it's 6 seconds per round.
everyone.
so stick depth in mouth and throat? Question mark. Because if I don't have to stick my foot
Climb
in there,
inside, pilot him like a mech.
I would like to just like
Let
kick
him
the
like
stick
him
deeper
back.
with an unarmed strike. If I'm making this attacks wise.
Ant-Man this shit.
I mean,
Oh my
from
God.
right now, you've successfully shoved part of your bow staff down its throat.
Okay. And then bonus action unarmed strike attempt to kick it deeper down his throat.
So that's just saying phrasing known.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's the plan right now. That's my turn.
All right. So at the end of your turn, it will come back to the drone's turn.
Beep, boop, beep, beep. That's me.
Beep,
This
beep,
is-
sheep. Beep,
Uh,
wait, wasn't it Lodric after McMillan?
No, Lodric came before McMillan.
Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
If he's calling the end of the round, then that's going to be the bot.
Sorry, boy.
The drone will swing around behind Wolfman and perform the help action.
The whooshy finger hold.
Okay.
He will perform help for Macmillan.
All right.
Wow.
What does that do exactly?
Give the
Beep.
name.
Oh, nice.
It's beeping great. All right. Sorry.
Just turning him into a puppet. Okay, so you're going to give him the help action. That will bring it to the wolf's turn. So, McMillan,
Yes.
this is going to be a little weird.
It's been weirder since I started shoving my stick down his throat.
Phrasing.
It is going to. So first off, you are going to get an attack of opportunity because it is going to stand up.
Oh lord.
Okay.
You can roll, but you already know that your fists don't do damage.
Yep.
It's standing with your staff in its throat.
Can I use my attack of opportunity to make a shove attack instead? Try to push him prone again.
Yeah, because he has to make a. He just has to make a strength check against that.
Yeah,
Strength save against that. So you're gonna go ahead and roll. I believe it's acrobatics.
Yeah, cool. If I can make it that.
Our athletics. Probably,
Athletics.
actually.
Yeah, athletics.
Sorry.
All right, so that is a 17.
17.
18 minus 1.
All right. You see, as you take your reaction, push it down. You see, it's going to spend the other half of its movement to stand up. So it's now in a standing position. It just wants to get on its feet currently.
Yeah.
It's like, just stop, man. Let me stand up.
And it is going to take a free action. It's going to take it's going to draw a weapon as it wraps its large clawed fingers around your bow staff and pulls your bow staff from its mouth and begins wielding it.
Well, damn.
And then it reaches out to the side and drops it. So its first actual attack is going to be against you, McMillan.
Okay.
It's going to make a bite attack at you. That is going to be 19.
19 hits.
Okay. That's going to be 12 points of damage, 4 points of piercing, 6 points of poison.
Okay.
And then
Oh shit, there's poison in there.
It is also going to go ahead and make a strike at Lodric. That's a fucking miss. That's a hard miss. Jesus. This guy needs to get his fucking priorities checked.
It aimed too high.
It's still disoriented from having a stick deep down his throat.
Alright. God damn it. Alright, so with that being said, you see the crowd kind of finally snaps back to reality.
Oops,
And-
there goes
Goes
gravity.
gravity.
Yeah.
You guys just hear the crowd explode as you see everyone is running. It becomes absolute fucking chaos. You can hear people running through the streets screaming at the top of their lungs.
Oh, do you hear that, Miss Fine?
And you guys hear,
I wonder what's going on.
Wolfman! Wolfman!
Lady Everglade. What do you think that is?
I have no idea what that could be.
No idea.
No. No, not what we were just.
For
Did
the
he say he had a brother?
He did. He
so,
did indeed.
as you guys are talking, you hear Lydia Foresta. I take that would be your friends.
Possibly, quite possibly.
There's a very good chance.
She just continues walking.
It sounds urgent.
I don't know about you, but I don't run anywhere. Unless I have to. Can your friends handle the situation as well as you did?
Oh, I dare say, possibly.
I thought we were going to them.
You guys
It
are.
seems that they have moved.
To exact.
For they are not statues.
Thank you. Vanessa.
You're welcome. Anytime. It is my pleasure to assist.
Get a fucking ball off to the back of the head for that. I don't care if it does damage. I don't care if it doesn't do damage. He's getting a ball.
Wow. Fucking rude, man. Okay.
Indeed. Rude.
Knocks off his hat. Ignis comes out of nowhere and takes it.
It's truly a
Where did you learn your manners? I say. Dear me. How could you?
Alright,
After all we've been through.
Ignis, we are back at the top of the attack order.
Okay, I have a question.
I'm
Yes.
slightly offended.
Who is within a 20-foot radius of Wolfman?
That would be your entire party.
Okay,
That is
can I
currently
use
with you.
can I use control flames on a fireball to like just directly direct it into the Wolfman? Directly direct it? Yes, that's a sentence.
You want to fireball one dude? Nope, never mind. I'm not here.
You aren't there.
Have you ever used the spell before?
I've never used fireball before, no. But she is a master with control flames, as you could tell with her dancing.
I will let you make an Arcana check. And if you fail that check, then it will be up to you to find out.
10.
You're not sure?
Mm.
Try it anyway.
Yeah, I kind of want to, because Rice said, because Rice's character did say, if I try something, he'll just move. So, Rice, I love you, man, but I'm sorry.
well,
Gonna fireball him, huh?
Yep.
okay.
I cast Fireball as a dex save of 14.
It's getting hot in here.
A 28.
Yeah, good job.
So you'll take half
You'll
damage.
succeed. Okay. And that's also a failure.
What? Isn't there a monk something to not take damage? I don't know.
That comes at level 7.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Pip pip
My
cheerio.
apologies.
Yeah, they do get a thing to wear. They get something a lot like what the rogue gets, where they eventually
It
are,
is called evasion.
Yeah.
Ignis is gonna be so hated after this, I'm
The-
sure.
Jesus
it's the same
Christ,
thing,
what is
but-
with this die? It's giving me nothing but natural 20s. I love it.
you need to keep
Okay,
that
so
one.
Suspicious.
It's a
go
way
a-
to die.
go ahead, if I remember correctly, and roll your 10d6.
It is 8d6.
8d6.
But I'll take a 10d6.
I was gonna say,
if you want me to.
did you upcast it by a couple
No,
levels that you don't have?
I think I don't mind me. I'm thinking a little bit. I was off by a couple dice. I don't use Fireball very often, so I didn't remember the exact number.
Okay, that is 30 damage. Rice, you take 15.
30.
30 damage. Rice takes 15.
Okay.
Easy.
You know how I said something about girls like big numbers, whatever. Yeah, Miss Fine likes to experiment.
Now, I do have a question. Oh my god. I do have a question.
Oh my god.
Would they notice from there the giant fireball that just erupted?
One of them does.
No,
By
I
the
mean,
way,
no, I mean Veneerum is fine.
hey Veneer,
Yes.
what did your drone roll on that?
No, I forgot about the drone. I'm sorry, Blue.
Oh, my drone that's flying above? Well, let's take a look. This is fire, correct?
That is correct.
Damage immunities, fire.
Okay, there you go.
So,
Bathes in it.
light it on fire, and we'll start using it as a flaming missile.
Oh, I forgot to also ask this. Is there anything within the 20-foot radius that could catch fire other than worn clothes? Anything other than anything being worn or carried?
Okay, so here's what we do. We light it on fire and then we keep pushing it to the ground like the bullies at any high school.
The drone winks.
So
Just hit his leg.
yeah, as you feel kind of proud of yourself. As you're like, all right, I did something, and then you kind of look over and you realize that you also lit the building next to them on fire as well.
So I would just like to say that she's kind of like hopping up and down, clapping to herself, like, "Yay, I did it!" And then she sees it, like, "Oh no."
By the way,
I did that.
Fireball is not great for urban combat.
It's not great for what?
For urban combat.
It's really good. No.
I just so wanted to use it. I really wanted to use it.
Alright, so that will bring us to Lodric's turn.
Please use responsibly.
So, tell me how your entire party got thrown in prison, which eventually led to a TPK. Well, I really wanted to use Fireball.
I got Fireball.
With
I
these
thought I could control it
robots?
with my flames, but apparently
No, you guys, look, I can do a little. This is why people get killed.
Thank
There's a
you.
social experiment.
Thank you. Veneer just posted something to the channel that's super important that states only evocation wizards can sculpt spells.
So
That's
even if I did succeed on the Arcana check, it wouldn't matter.
Well, no,
Well, if
that
you
would
would've-
let you know that you can't do.
If you would have succeeded on the Arcana check earlier, I would have just told you no, you can't do that.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, he posted something important. I was making fun of Henry, and I was upset. So you can take
When do you
it.
not make fun of me?
I make fun of everything.
Kapow.
Fair point. Ugh.
Nerd.
Oh, McMillan, you are looking not so good right now, my sir.
I am
Big
always
Mill, I'm
looking
so-
good.
Big Mill, I'm so
I
sorry.
am not
Let me go
I
just...
am always looking good.
Oof. Ouch. Owie.
Boom.
My nose hurts.
That should have updated for Lodric as well there.
I'm tempted to do it again.
For everyone except mobile users, he is not at very much health. For mobile users, I got you.
Lodric's not doing great either.
Logic is
Although
not doing great.
Lodric's fine.
He's at half HP, which is about my maximum. So never.
I'm at like 4th HP.
I just want to point out that if Logic would have had less health, you would have dropped him in one shot. If he was at about half of his total health. Most of the party you could probably drop in one shot with Fireball in close proximity.
Right.
So
Only if you roll well.
yeah, if you roll really well.
Yeah.
So all right. With that being said, we had Logic's turn. Macmillan, that brings us back to you.
Was there another drone turn?
Drone went. The drone went last turn before, the wolf.
Before the wolf. Okay. So wait, is Ignis at the top of the round? Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, Ignis is at the top of the round. We Lodric goes right after Ignis, but knows that there's not much that he can do currently.
Ooh.
Everybody's favorite D&D player.
Shove it in his throat!
By the way, I just got word from Lodric he will be back next game.
I'm gonna tell him, shove it in his throat!
Did you tell Logic what I did to his character?
No.
Oh,
No,
God.
we will inform him next week.
Oh God.
But all right, so you guys have Macmillan, or if you have nothing that you're going to do in particular, then
You said there was a shiny thing on his neck, right?
yes.
I'm gonna do the thing with the shiny thing and use my hands to grab the thing that was shiny.
Oh, roll a sleight of hand.
That's neat. That's fun. That's neat. That is oh, what's that number? 19.
Imagine being double proficient in sleight of hand.
Could you
You
imagine?
quickly jump to try and reach for it, and as you reach up, you feel your fingers touch the very tip, and then you have a large furry hand kind of push your hand away.
Would that count as an action or an attack?
No, he's just pushing your hand away. He's the that
Okay.
counts as an action.
No,
that counts as an action.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Well, then as a bonus action, I'm going to spend my last key point to go right up next to him and into a defensive stance. And I'm going to look
Okay.
at him, I'm going to stick my tongue out, I'm going to go,
Okay. That will bring us to your drone's turn.
Yep. Let's make him feel less bad. The drone will, using my second pact slot, cure wounds again to make my little tiny buddy feel a little bit better.
oh, thanks, buddy.
Plus 13 HP.
Okay. That's going to be really helpful for you.
This looks fun.
Yeah.
All right. So as the drone
How
goes
many
ahead,
healths?
13.
13.
So as the drone heals up Macmillan for the second time in this fight, Macmillan, you see, I will allow you and Lodric an attack of opportunity. The wolf is going to flee.
The thing's fleeing?
It is.
I want to push it again.
Punch.
I'm calling a
Okay.
nerd.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Fat rolls. I got a 7.
You see as you reach out, you try and push it, it just kind of barrels right past you. Just keeps running.
Still calling it a nerd.
So, from your perspective, the one where your drone is at, you can see this creature just kind of like sprinting on all fours as quickly as possible. As it starts running, you see it shifts into a wolf and just kind of starts darting through the streets away from the fight.
I'm chasing after it.
Okay.
I'm grabbing my stick on the way, too.
Okay, pick up your weapon. You start moving after it. See Logic. Oh, mother. Not very happy about the having to run thing.
It will help you get in shape.
Lodric's still sitting there trying to put put out the singes on the tips of his beard and his hair.
My bad.
Okay, so as you guys are, Ignis, are you also going to follow the creature? Because technically you go before the other two do.
What?
Ignis moves before you do.
Okay, yeah.
So,
is it my turn?
Yeah, I'm wondering, are you going to be chasing the creature down, or?
I move about 20 feet. Actually, how far away is he from me?
He is currently out of sight.
Dang. Okay.
Sight.
Am I able to cast infestation on him?
Infestation?
Yes.
Ew.
How does the spell work? Does it state that they have to be?
You can see within range. Yeah, it won't work. So if I I guess I'll just chase him down.
All right. That'll bring us to Lodric, who also begrudgingly chases him down. Macmillan, who I know is chasing him down and is out way ahead of the rest of the group. Basically, you're catching up to him almost immediately.
As soon as I get within range, I
Okay.
am going to elemental attunement and try to get it to slip.
Okay.
How did I know?
Just like ye ol' musty grass pit.
Okay. You see, it maintains its balance fairly well as it's moving.
Ugh. Keep on going, and I'm repeating the thing once I get within range.
So I'm gonna let you know, as you guys are heading back, Veneer, you can see that this wolf is obviously trying to get back to the Talonfoot residence. So it is kind of heading your guys' direction, but taking like the most direct route it possibly can.
Okay, so to addressing Lady Evergarden, I will say, I think I heard the commotion from that direction. If you want to meet up with the rest of my crew, perhaps we could go this way? As I point in a direction that would put us sort of right directly in his path.
Okay. So,
by the way, did they bind our hands, or are we just walking like inside their group? What is the layout of this escort?
On a scale from 1 to running away, how good of a chance do I have at not being caught? I think that's what he's trying to ask.
No.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be necessarily, I don't want to be the first thing it hits when it runs into
On a
our
scale of
group.
1 to running away.
Dude, yeah, so on a scale of 1 to running away, What are we
Uh,
talking here?
So currently, you guys aren't bound. You're just no, you
I
aren't.
Oh,
Your
really,
we
hands
are.
aren't
Oh,
bound.
Never mind.
yeah, I would really
The two
hope
of you
not.
aren't bound. You are being escorted. You do have a guard on either side of you, one in the back or in the front.
So, do I have any wiggle room? Like any?
I mean, a little bit, but not.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you
Wiggle.
see, she kind of stops and turns to you, and she goes, "So your friends are on the move? How do you know that?"
Based on the commotion, I'm willing to bet that it's them.
Can I roll a perception check to see how fast I
Commotion.
could get out of here?
A possibility check.
I'm assuming that despite we're not that far, and the people screaming from the plaza or wherever they are will probably be audible.
You see, she nods for a moment as you see her. Very well, but when you're ready to tell me the truth, just let me know. Lead the way.
17.
What truth? Perplexed, Veneer just sort of points in a direction. This way, I believe.
She starts heading that way.
At a leisurely stroll.
Honestly, it seems like they are fairly rigid. Yes, fine.
So, are they rigid enough where I could like do a cool backflip and run?
Can you do a cool backflip like without any pressure?
I mean,
Well, if I could push off of them enough, I could do a cool backflip. But I'm wondering, could I do a cool backflip? Potentially. Like, I'm saying like, what are the chances here?
if you would like to use the official move for the backflip, you can roll an acrobatics check.
That is an acrobatics check. I just want to do, okay, I'm going to do like a testing backflip, if you don't mind. Like as we're moving forward, do you know what a guillotine is?
Oh god.
Jesus.
It's where you move forward and backflip.
Okay.
It's not going to end well, but I want to try.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the wrestling move,
No. No, it's
and I was
it's
gonna
a
say
I thought you
I
were
don't think you
talking
should
about
be
the
doing
off the
that.
top,
execution
but you
device.
do
Yeah,
a
I was gonna
backflip
say,
when
like,
you move
at
forward.
least Rice, you were thinking something that didn't actually like cut off people's heads. Whenever she said
Yeah,
guillotine to me, I
It's
was like,
well,
I mean,
it's
I know
called a
of
guillotine.
guillotines, and they typically behead people. I don't think you have one.
Well, it's called a guillotine because it usually doesn't end well if you don't know how to do it right. So
Okay.
How would
I'm
one
gonna
even
do a
practice
testing
that?
guillotine like backflip. We're gonna see how this goes. You know what? I'm gonna do a front flip because I don't trust that. Because I'm gonna get my feet fucking grabbed, and I'm gonna be stuck upside down. I don't like that. Okay, just kidding. It's not gonna go well. I got a 14.
As you go to try, you kind of jump, but you know that you're gonna kind of mess this up, and you actually feel that as you're just kind of messing it up midair, and you're like, oh no, you feel somebody step forward and catch you
Am I being princess grabbed?
as he actually steps forward and catches you with to where you're basically sitting on his shoulder pad
I don't
as
like
he then sets you down and maintains his position waiting for you to walk forward.
what. Okay, that's fine.
Makes me hit that desk.
I'll try again.
I thought you were tapping out.
What
No,
exactly
this isn't
were you
clapping.
trying to
This
do?
is just, it's. I'm testing something. You're testing something, and I'm the only one being upfront about it. So I'm just gonna keep testing something.
Testing what?
Well, I was testing if I could do a front flip without kicking you in the head, but I might not be so considerate next time.
Is this really the place to be practicing your gymnastics?
Is there anything else I can do? No.
Yes, we can continue to our destination to meet back up with our group. What?
Yeah, go ahead.
We have things to do.
I know.
Practicing
and as
gymnastics
we're
is not
moving,
one of them.
I'm doing a front flip.
Real quick.
Bum.
McMillan, seeing as you're the only one actually keeping up with this thing, as it's running down, turning into alleyways, go ahead and make your next shove or... Because I know you're just trying to knock it prone, is what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. That's a 19. Natural 20 minus 1.
Oh, well, okay.
Dude, this die is fucking beautiful. I love
so
it.
you're just shoving it down, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna push it on the floor and I'm gonna call it a nerd.
Okay, so as this is coming in, I would like Veneer and Miss Fine to go ahead and roll their initiatives.
Hell yeah.
We'll add.
Just as loud as possible. I'm just gonna scream, "Fucking nerd!"
Okay, I guess that means the drone initiative will be separate from mine.
Well, hello there. That's a 22.
Hey, twinsies!
13.
Hey,
22, 13, so...
And I don't know how you decide tiebreakers or if you and I decide tiebreakers. My initiative is +4.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who has the highest dexterity?
Hello, +4. Advantage on my
+3.
thing.
Hi,
Plus
plus
three.
5.
Okay.
You want to fight?
So for those of you who rolled a 22, Miss Fine, it is at this point, as you guys start coming down this alleyway, you, Evergarden, Veneer, and the 5 guards are walking one way. McMillan is standing over this wolf that he just pushed to the ground. The rest of the party is coming from the other way. Miss Fine, it is your turn.
I'm just
I can-
imagining you here like, boom! Fucking
Can
nerd!
can I hear the fucking nerd and like where it's coming from?
You
Like,
absolutely
I can,
hear
like-
the fucking nerd.
Okay, so I'm
It
gonna
sounds like
look
you're
at Veneer.
insulting
I'm gonna
McMillan.
look at Veneer and go, this is that. And I'm gonna try to just flip and book it. Because I need sticking around. I'm going to find a little fucking gnome.
Well, as you guys walk into the
No,
alleyway, you'll be
I
able to
don't
see.
care. I don't want to be there. I got fucking claustrophobia now because they're like real close. I don't want them.
Okay,
Give
so
me
you're
my
just gonna kind of
bubble.
move your way through.
Yeah, I'm getting out of the way.
Okay.
By getting out of the way, I mean they're getting out of the way. I'm just going.
All right, so you can see. So you run into the alleyway. You can see McMillan standing over the wolf. As I said, you guys are starting at either side of the alleyway. So with
So I
McMillan
see
and the
this
wolf
thing.
right in the middle.
I see this thing, right? And is it like are they trying to? Can I see? Like, hold on, Villain, are you killing this thing?
I called it a fucking nerd, now kill it!
I heard the man. How close can I get?
You can get right up on it this turn.
Oh well, absolutely.
So this thing is barreling down this alleyway.
I'm getting no. It's
It was, and then McMillan was able to shove it into the wall and knock it over.
So
I see, and it's just full wolf right now. So
I'm
okay.
looking for flanking.
Okay.
It's going full Jacob.
I'm going to give you good news.
Flanking a prone target.
Well, if I'm getting flanking and it's prone, I have advantage.
She
I mean,
does.
you have advantage even if it's prone.
Nope.
No, she doesn't.
Because I'm an idiot and I accept that.
Because it has not been. Yeah, it's not been 2 weeks since.
Oh yeah.
Since she did something
Realism.
stupid and
Died.
since she got hurt and died.
Right.
So
It's getting close.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah, I will allow advantage on this attack.
I'll take the first one. That's sad. So that's a proper naughty 20.
That's sad. Yeah, absolutely. Jesus, that hits.
Yeah, it's a 13. I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Whatever. Okay, so let's do. That's gonna be 5 points of piercing, which probably ain't gonna do anything based on meta knowledge that I have, but that's okay because should I even roll sneak attack? Can I just roll my smite?
You can go ahead. You can roll both if you'd like.
Neat.
So I don't have all the results yet.
That's 12 points of sneak attack, and then smites 2d8s.
Yes. If I can smite,
7
man.
points of radiant damage.
So 7.
Plus 12.
Plus 12.
Which is non-magic. Well, it's magical piercing, actually, because this is a rapier warning.
Yes. So what
So
I didn't say earlier was damage immunities, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silver.
Non-magical attacks. Mm-hmm. So that's... that.
So 12, hold on, 12,
It
17.
was 7 plus 12 plus 7 radiant. 14 plus 12?
Okay,
26.
26. Alright, so how would you like to do this?
I'm gonna lean down real close.
Ignis did a lot of fucking damage to it.
Yay!
I'm gonna lean down real close and go, I got the killing blow on another of yours, too. Down. Dead. Stab straight through. Same way.
Okay.
Is it dead?
You guys are gonna keep posting shit. I've
It's
been
dead.
almost laughing the entire game. By the way, thank you guys.
Hell yeah.
It's dead?
It is
It's
dead.
not coming back.
Alright, I'm gonna take the shiny thing.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, go
You're
ahead.
now a werewolf.
All right, so you take
seems job well done. Probably.
Go ahead and mark a moon-shaped medallion.
Shaved medallion.
Moon shaped, I think.
Medallion.
That's what it was described as before.
Moon-shaped, crescent moon-shaped medallion.
Crescent
Make
moon
Constitution save.
shaved medallion. Speaking of shaved,
Phrasing. Absolutely phrasing.
speaking of shaved, we can go straight into our sponsor for the day.
No.
Absolutely
No.
nobody.
What is our sponsor today,
Manscaping.com.
McMillan?
Manscaped.com.
McMillan, you're gonna try so hard to get us this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my darndest to get us this.
I hate that that's an actual website. I just looked it up, and I hate that.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I hope you looked it up on incognito mode.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's
I have no
guys.
idea, but it was funny.
All right, so I
Anyways.
will allow you guys a little bit of time to talk to amongst yourselves. Use the bathroom, grab a drink, do what you need to do.
Oh, need a break. I'm gonna go
We're
pee.
gonna take a break. We've been going for about an hour and 25 minutes, so I will be back shortly.
Nate.
And you guys throw jokes around and talk to people or whatever. I will be back shortly.
I've yet to meet a moon that's hairy. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No, the chat. My favorite Soda Saint's in there. He's yet to meet a moon that's hairy, and he's right. He's right. They're all shaved.
Moon shaped
shaved.
medallion.
Does it count as shaved if it never had hair in the first place?
Semantics.
Now we're asking the real questions.
Moon shaved.
It's not a semantic question. It's
It is.
it's really just
Hey, cool. We're at 21 people.
you literally cannot shave something that has no hair.
Out of me being an idiot, no, it can't be considered shaved. We've had this talk. Water isn't wet. And if anybody thinks so, don't worry. There's 3 of us that will prove you wrong in 3 different ways. So that's fine. If you fail a perception check, does that mean the dragon isn't right behind you? He's got a point. He's got a point. It's
He is
perception
not.
is reality. These are
That's
skin things. Okay, but a moon doesn't have skin.
Yeah, it does. It's called a crust.
No, but a crust isn't something you can skin.
How dare you tell it what it can and can't do? It has
See,
dreams too, you know.
I'm trying to avoid being an idiot. It's not going very well, but I'm trying.
clearly.
Hey,
What?
hey, I'm
Mm.
doing that for you. Okay, hold on. There's some of you in there. I have a question.
Answer
Here's what
daily
we're gonna
double.
do. We're gonna go from my voice, ta-da, to not full Southern. How far should I? In between.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Because there's a little bit, but then there's a lot. And there's a spider, and I want to kill it because I'm really not in the mood to be afraid all session. So we're gonna do that. Hey, buddy. Fuck, it's on the outside. Never mind. You win this time. Wait, is it? Is it?
I think it's on the inside now. Oh, she's dead.
It's on the inside. And it moved. And I cut one of its legs off. Oh,
Wait, what is it?
it's a spider. What do you think it is?
I don't know. It could have been an ant for all I know. Soda just said, I think you failed your wisdom save.
No, that's a wisdom save.
Thank you, Soda. Thank you. Soda is saying that you can shave rock.
I'm
It's
personally
dead.
back.
It's dead.
So I wanted to let you guys know that I was actually sent a message by one of our friends in chat who has said that they would like to join us for a game in the future. Just so you guys know.
Who?
Soda.
I want to meet Soda.
Do it. Absolutely.
So Soda, a couple of things I want to run by you guys before we continue playing.
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Before we go anywhere, I failed my wisdom saving throw. Can I have some condolences so that I feel better? Some fucking lesser restoration of my sanity. Is that a thing we can do?
Well, you're back
I
to
killed
normal
a
now.
spider. No, Nick. I killed a spider, and I cut two of its legs off before I did. No, real life wisdom saving throw.
I suppose that would mean that you passed.
With
Yes.
shoe throwing, it was a PVC pipe. So, not exactly shoe throwing, but I'm absolutely not proficient with shoe throwing. Let me tell you.
All right. So I had a thought for you guys that I wanted to run by you.
I have an answer.
During these breaks that we take every week, would you guys like to start doing like a trivia thing where we let people know just like a random trivia fact about D&D every week?
We will run out of facts very soon.
Well, I don't think so. I
There's
think we could do facts about D&D, facts about the characters, whoever's around. I think we could do a lot of stuff.
like even like random trivia facts about characters, so that people can get more acquainted with characters,
Yeah.
and get to know the game better. Such as I know a random trivia fact that I don't know if you guys know, but Gary Gygax, which was one of the co-founders of the game, he at one time moved to. He ended up leaving TSR, moving out to Los Angeles, and he was basically like a nerdy Hugh Hefner. So he was drinking, being chauffeured by a different supermodel to like huge parties, and it's kind of crazy to think that if you've seen what what he looks like, and you kind of look at especially at the time, because this was like the late 80s that this was going on.
Yeah.
The guy just had a ton of money and decided that he was going to spend it on supermodels, nice cars, and parties. So he did a ton of drugs and the other things that you do with supermodels.
Oh,
Yeah.
like
He had a crazy life in the late
having
80s.
a fun time and teaching them how to play chess, right? That's what you do. With supermodels?
Playing
So-
D&D, yes.
Thanks to the success of D&D, I'm assuming this is post D&D money.
Yeah, this is post D&D money. In fact, this would have been um, advanced. This would have been right after advanced D&D, which was in like 84, 85. Was whenever second edition came out, and he was kind of riding the coattails of like the money that he was making off of that. Because they still had to give him royalties from being, a co-owner of even though he wasn't with TSR anymore, he was still making money off of TSR. So, yeah, interesting facts.
Cool story.
And then I wanted to let you guys know that Saint brought up that he would like to join the game eventually, and that's something that we can possibly plan out and get worked out. As long as you guys are cool with it, I will write it into the story, and we'll get a character around and do that.
I want to interrogate him. I want to interrogate him. Can we? Soda, let me know. We have servers in common. I want to talk to you after game. I don't know who else is coming. Probably Rice if I'm dragging him. I want to talk to you after game. Because I've never talked to you in VC. Opinion on Rogue's multi-class again. Stenman, are you trying to start a war in this chat? Because we are not all on the same side on this. Because I very clearly know exactly where a few people stand, and let me tell you, with just the people in here, are you trying to start a war?
Alright, so.
Right, tell me again why you're playing Rogue in the first place.
Not my I hate you. It's not my character. It's Nick's character. Who
I was just saying that in general.
Well, yeah.
Let's just say a deal is a deal.
A deal is a deal, even if it's months old. I have a magic rapier. Hey. Yeah.
Alright, so. You guys have killed the wolf.
Just the one.
You guys killed the human in the alleyway, and now you guys have killed the wolf in the alleyway.
A human in the alleyway.
So I'm gonna say this right now before it gets out of control. Ignis is going to turn tail and run back to the burning building and use control flames to try and make it die down a bit.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, huh?
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a building on fire.
What spells do I have?
Actually,
So,
as you kind of take the quick run back, and you can see that there's actually already people fighting the fire by the time you get there.
Okay, but can I join her, and wherever she's trying to control, can I change the colors of the flame? Nothing helpful. just like
There's such a shit poster.
These guards would have to let you do that, wouldn't they?
I love it.
Yeah, you guys can see that. The first thing is, if you head back, there's already people fighting the fire. Since there were city guards that obviously came to check out the huge commotion of people yelling and screaming about a wolfman in the city. And when they got to the location, they found a building on fire instead.
Well, I'm still gonna use control flames to try and make it die down, become smaller.
Oh, fortune. Oh, fortune. Don't even start that CV. That's not even cool.
Wait, is that what I think it is? Is that a song? Because if so, I know what that is.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It's a very famous one. It's overplayed, but that's none of my business.
Hey.
Alright, so you see Lady Evergarden, before you guys are allowed to leave, Lady Evergarden kind of looks around as she. I understand someone has a finger.
Oh, yes, here. I'll toss her the finger. I'm not gonna hand it to her.
You toss it?
And these are. She kind of looks the wolf over for a second. She. Abomination. These men. They fight for Lady Raven. Talonfoot.
Ravensfoot.
I almost said Ravenfoot. Lady Talonfoot.
Crow's toes.
Yes.
Lady
They do seem to be in her employ.
You see, she kind of looks at you guys, looks back at her men. She. Come with me. We will put her under arrest.
That actually sounds good.
Yeah, sure. Wait.
Can we huddle first? Can we like prep, like pep talk, like team chat, like. Oh,
Sure, what is it, Miss Fine? You would like to discuss?
Yes, Mrs. Fine.
I don't what. Midget, hold your tongue.
Wow, watch your tongue, blue skin.
She's kind of purple, no?
Purple. It's purple.
Macmillan, I didn't realize you were colorblind to some degree.
What are you talking about? Fire is like shades of gray.
Nick, just let me know when the fire's like died down enough that I can leave it.
Yeah, like I said, there's people fighting the fire. They're containing it.
Okay, then I guess I'm just gonna like try and make it die down a little bit, like I said, and then go back to my party.
Okay.
I'm putting my hood up and going, hey, look, I don't want to go. What's she gonna do? I don't want to.
They do not know. Well, if anything, we could always just, just prank her really hard.
I don't think that's gonna be helpful. I'm real hesitant
It
on
really won't be.
I don't.
This does have some interesting consequences for the city itself, considering Talonfoot is the mayor, and this would destabilize the region.
That is
Perhaps
why we elect a new mayor.
we are not from here.
We
That's why we
have no
become
say.
the new mayor.
We killed someone. We caught him. Can we just go back towards the dude in the Underdark and be like, we caught him? Take
That's
him
my
to the
thing.
woods and then go on our thing.
That's why I say we just, go grab our friend.
As long as we can confirm that there are no other accomplices.
Yeah, I'm sure they are not. Can
And
I
with
check my
that,
body to
Ignis
see if
turns
there's
the corner.
anything
Don't you
planned?
want to be sure that the job is done?
Can I use my action, bonus action, and reaction to aggressively glare at Ymir for the next 6 seconds?
Sure.
Reaction as well. Don't forget.
Reaction as well. Because I had a plan, and he has to go be like, but what if we...
Had a planned day.
I stare back at her, and using disguise itself, I slowly make my eyes get bigger. Just like 20% over 6 seconds.
I don't like that. I'm fucking done. I'm just fucking...
Can I use my action to cast minor illusion and make it seem like her eyes get smaller? Like
Can I turn the
20%.
corner and immediately
So-
squeal as Ignis sees the emissary from Alfengard? And she just rushes up to her and says, Lady Evergarden, Lady Evergarden! Oh, it's so wonderful to actually meet you.
I set my eyes back to normal size.
Keeping her eyes tiny.
Ignis, we're having a discussion. Care to join?
Oh, just 1 second. Please tell me, Lady Evergarden, do you like daisies, violets, roses, daffodils? And as I'm saying it, I just keep pulling different bouquets of flowers out from nowhere, saying them to her.
Huh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I must be very annoying right now. It's just such an amazing time to finally meet you in person.
Neat trick.
You are quite excitable, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm probably very annoying to you right now, aren't I?
Well, at least you're not stupid.
And with that, I kind of just fall back to my party. So, what are we talking about?
Is there a
Oh, Macmillan, how are you
Problem.
feeling, by the way? And Logic, how are you feeling as well?
I'm gonna feign like the
I thought
Wait,
that the two of you were going to help us.
I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna touch Macmillan because he just pretended to throw up. I'm gonna give him 5 points in my lay on hand. Whatever feels most helpful.
Excuse me, Lady Evergarden, but help you with what exactly? Are you talking about the wolf man? And I look down to the dead body.
No,
It seems he's already taken care of.
the murder.
Oh. Right.
She kind of looks from Miss Fine to Veneer.
Can't see my eyes. Ha! Hood. Just kidding. That's not in character. But it,
It's a sad day, I understand, but it seems to be Lady Crow Talonfoot and her cronies that have been committing these murders.
Ignis, how tall are you?
5'10".
I'm gonna casually put Ignis between me and Miss Evergarden.
Okay.
And this is what I mean that Ignis might die this
Can't
session.
see you.
I'm
You
going
can't
to
see
step up
me.
to Miss Evergarden. Do I know her?
Not personally, but you've seen her before.
Where?
She was one of the really important people that came through the really, really big portal with the 500 men.
Hey, I know you. You came through that really big door with that 500 and some men.
I did.
It was the most impressive
Now
display.
what?
Where is it that you'd like to take us?
All right, my real question here. What is your plan? What is there any idea? I mean, there has to be some form of plan if you're going to be doing something that magnificent.
Based on treaties between Elfengard and Ferrith Herald, I'm going to be arresting Lady Crow Talonfoot on account of murder.
Hmm.
So
Wait,
she
she's
may
being
face
arrested?
the gallows.
Well, it seems like our job is done. We should go.
Hey,
Hold on,
nice.
hold on. I have a question.
Wait.
Who's going to replace her?
My men are not exactly the best suited to sneaking into a place. I am willing.
Did she just say sneaking in somewhere?
She did.
Oh, hell no.
I am willing to compensate for your troubles.
We're listening.
He is listening. My question, Nori.
Oh, okay.
There are multiple gates to this city. Am I to be correct with this?
They're entering the city. Yes, there are multiple gates.
Okay, and they're all fairly decently heavily guarded. Am I correct in this?
Yeah.
Like at least like suboptimally defended.
Yeah,
To
they're
some
pretty
degree.
well defended.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna say, okay. So, here's the thing. Would it be possible? Because due to some unconstrained favors from the past, it's a whole shtick that I don't want to get into because I don't remember any of it. Miss Crowstos owes us a favor, at least me. So other people took some money, but I have still to retrieve that favor. Is it okay if I do that before you arrest her and kill her?
She kind
Because
of
otherwise it'd just be like an overall loss in my favor.
looks at you really awkwardly. She
We have some history.
If it is not payment that you want, I can trade you my word for hers.
But here's
Some of
why.
us would still like payment.
Wait. So why don't I just like get her word done and then get your word? It's like an overall, everybody wins in that way. Because if you're just going to kill her, I might as well just, get my money and then get your word post, But
I believe that a favor from the leader of a house of the world's strongest nation is much more sufficient than the word of a killer. Yes?
see, here's the thing. I'm not very good with the whole like social triangles.
Macmillan, the answer is yes, it's better.
Okay, now here's the thing. If I'm going to get your favor, then this better be some good shit. Yes, you are like, you you are saying you have some good favor, some pull and push.
I would say so, yes.
Okay, that's fair. All right,
Do
sure.
something.
I whisper over to Veneer.
Do something.
She's just so cool.
You're. One of you do something.
We would still like payment. Those of us who are going to be doing this for you.
Hello.
Very well. So a favor, as she looks down at Macmillan, a favor for you,
Sweet.
and I suppose I should negotiate a price with the rest of you, yes?
Seems quite dangerous, does it not?
Quite.
We'll be putting ourselves in harm's way. And should we prove successful, perhaps you would consider us for other, more lucrative positions in the future as well.
No. This will be fun.
She kind of smiles.
My hand goes up.
Yes.
If we are successful, may I have payment and also a possible position as a performer for your court?
Well, that's a bit much.
I'm terribly sorry. I know it's quite a bit to ask.
I suppose that once you're ready, I could possibly arrange something.
You're so cool.
For the others, I will offer 1,000 gold and platinum up front.
That sounds quite good, I suppose. It might do.
To get
What about
inside,
1,000 platinum in gold?
Oh my
and
god.
if you bring her back to me, I will give you 5,000 gold and platinum.
Oh, Veneer, I have an idea.
Half
Do
the
you?
price if she's dead.
Yes, Ignis.
I have an idea actually, but Lady Evergarden, we need your help with it as well. We need to be able to know where we can meet you with Lady Talonfoot.
Well,
For the handoff?
I was going to grab my 250 men as you were infiltrating, and then we were going to wait for you outside of her estate.
I do wonder why is it that you are unwilling to go inside yourselves, if I may be so bold.
Probably because
Well, it's not a good idea. That's why.
if they went in themselves, that would give Lady Crotama plenty of opportunity to escape. Who knows what kind of secret passageway she has in there?
A emissary from Alfengard comes to Ferrith Herald and deposes the leader of a city.
A political issue. Yes, I
So-
see now. That would be politically problematic, would it not?
And don't those in power often pay behind the scenes for things to get taken care of the right way?
It seems that this is, in fact, a very important task. Very important, if you get my meaning.
And 6,000 gold is not enough for you?
It's not about enough, it's about the value to you of this task that we are to do.
See, she thinks for a moment. Very well. Bring her back to me alive, and I will double the price I have already given you.
Very well. Then we
Bring
shall.
her back dead. You will get half the price I have already given you.
Yes, yes. We understand.
Veneer, shall I tell you my plan? Remember how
I'm all ears.
remember how you disguised yourself earlier?
No,
Yes,
surprisingly, I've forgotten. Yes,
Well-
Ignis, I do recall.
Well, I can do the same thing myself. What if we disguise ourselves? If you disguise yourself as her now late enforcer, and I disguise myself as the other one that is dead right here.
Well, the second one I never had the displeasure of seeing before his wolf form. The other, I certainly could.
If we go in there, if you can go and see him then, and we go in there as them, just lure her out and grab her before she even tries to run away as soon as she sees the guards.
It's possible, but we'll need a plan of action should she not come out, because why would she?
Well,
We'll discuss this in more depth once we are away from the soldiers. It's not like they particularly care to hear all of our plans as it is right now. They have more important things to do. Do you not?
Absolutely. You see that she does. She does maintain her promise. I would like Veneer and Miss Fine to please go ahead and add 100 platinum to your character sheets.
I'm sorry, what?
She offered you 100 platinum up front for the job.
Well, just to begin the part, like 100 first, and then more when we come
and then
back
more
with her
later.
life.
That was 100 to us. I thought that was 100 to.
No, that wasn't 100 to the group. That was 100 apiece.
Yep. And I got the satisfaction of just having a job lined up for her once her adventuring is done.
I got an indeterminate favor.
Yep. And also, I'm going to be getting paid. I'm just not getting the 1,000.
And who's to say what Larger got?
A good sparring buddy.
And it wasn't 4,000 after, it was double the original offer.
That's right. It was 8,000 of us.
So the total had originally been 6,000.
The total had originally been 6,000 per
Which is
per each
5,000.
of you. To bring her back alive, the total now is going to be 11,000.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Are
Assuming we
we
can get it done.
are we gonna have time between the are we gonna have a little bit of downtime during the day planning
We're
doing
not running in right now. If that's what you're asking.
what?
You guys will have a little bit of downtime soon. Yes.
We'll need a moment to catch our breaths after this.
Yes.
We're not going to run straight in from here. No.
Thank God.
Veneer does pose another question. Lady Evergarden, did you happen to bring with you a quartermaster or someone who has access to gear that we might decide we need?
She kind of thinks for a moment. I didn't bring anyone with me, but I suppose on our return to Alfengard, I could possibly send you someone with wares. We will have to keep the gate open for a short while when we go back.
Khajiit has wares.
Not quite.
That might be amenable. We will have to search for the city for the moment then to find what we need. We'll need some time, but we'll get this done as quickly as we can.
She smiles. Very well.
Thank you for your confidence.
Where can I find you? Sometime relatively soon.
Well, I will give you guys a short bit to plan. I should be back within the hour
Good.
to
Is there any
surround the
place I could
house.
find you within, like, maybe 2-3 hours?
I should be in my room at the inn, I suppose.
Good. See you then.
Well, I'm going to give you guys a short while to prepare for what you need to do. I will be returning shortly.
Yes. I'll see you then too.
She just kind of gives you another weird look,
Right.
smiles, and walks away.
It's time for us to plan.
Wait, so she walked away?
Her and her troops begin to walk away.
All right. One of her troop boys, right? I wanna. Are they wearing like heavy armor?
Yes, actually.
Oh no.
Okay. I just want to make like. I just want to make one of their helmets uncomfortably warm.
Okay.
Such a dick.
I mean, it was already uncomfortably warm.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it more so then. It's
More
just gonna be
warm.
like, just really weirdly
Really,
warm.
really weirdly warm. Okay.
This
Yeah.
is still the ceremonial armor, correct?
Yes.
Like it's just confusing and upsetting.
I see.
Any
Okay.
physical reaction from him as he's walking away?
All right. So you guys now have the chance to take a short rest.
Okay.
Wait, what was
What's up?
You guys now have the time to take a short rest and whatever plans make whatever plans you guys are wanting to do to get inside the house.
Wanted to also does the city of we're in Cabal?
Yes, Cabal.
Cabal.
Do they have any sort of
Ooh.
magic gear seller? Like, does anyone
I was gonna
do
ask
that sort
about
of thing
that.
here?
They do have people that sell magic gear. One of
Okay.
them is the church has some magical gear that is available.
I have a question.
You also have a couple of sellers in town Yes.
Is there anyone that has like a cool as fuck cloak or like as cool as fuck boots or like something of the sorts?
Uh,
I have all of those things.
No, cooler than that.
Look at
anything-
my hat. It is very cool.
You'll see what I mean.
Look at my hat; it's incredible.
My hands feel dirty now.
Prestidigitation.
Look at
Can
my
I
horse. My
go
horse is
to-
amazing.
I'm looking for
Give it a lick, why don't you?
Oh boy.
probably the highest end thing I can imagine. As an Earthling, that might not be much, but I am running around looking for the most high-end cloak I can find.
Okay.
A few parameters it has to fit, of course. But
Mont Blanc.
well, yeah, it has to be covering so that I'm not being seen, and it has to be magic because I'm not looking for super.
Bag of holding.
Is this medallion magical? Can I check that out?
I was gonna say, you guys, if you guys are gonna be looking for magical gear, if you have anything very specific in mind, please tell me.
Okay,
I
first things
very
first.
specifically have in mind a cool as fuck cloak.
Yeah, if first things first, this Meladian
Yes.
is magic.
From
If you need me to roll an Arcana, I got a 15.
okay.
I mean, you can spend a short rest holding
Yeah, I
it
was gonna
and
say,
identify it.
You can.
That's a thing you can do.
Yeah. Can he identify the name of the item by doing that?
So the identification rules, you can spend like an hour holding something and concentrating on it, and that will identify it for you. Let me. I can.
Sure, I'll do the I did defenestration thing.
You're gonna throw yourself out the window?
Yeah.
What?
Because that's what that means.
Yeah, I'll do that. That one.
The identification thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the medallion itself, the basic gist of what it does is it allows for a creature to be bathed in moonlight, as if it were under the full moon at any time of day.
Yep.
Is it attunable?
It is.
I'm not gonna tune to it, but note taken. Do I know the name of it?
That would be the Amulet of Moon. Yes, absolutely.
It is very cleverly named.
All right.
Not really.
That
It was
the
sarcasm.
joke.
So, anything on cool as fuck cloak?
I'm gonna say that you spend an hour currently. With the amount of time that you have, no.
Oh. Okay.
Fuck, that's a good item.
Because I'm not asking anybody. I'm just looking, so I wasn't expecting much more than that. But
Okay.
I'm looking for a cool as fuck cloak, roughly around the price of 101 platinum and 407 gold pieces. That's okay.
All right.
How much are winged boots? They probably don't.
What
No.
is the One
I
moment.
mean,
What is the rarity of that item?
hilariously, it's like uncommon.
Okay.
Which is arguably BS, but
So I think that's probably right around 400 gold pieces.
I mean, if that exists, if I can find those, they are priceless.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I'll help him with that.
And I will guidance my ass. So okay.
Yes, you're basically just kind of following him around looking for cool as fuck cloaks, but you don't. You just happen not to spot any cool as fuck cloaks while you guys are looking around. You just don't have the time. He has a goal in mind.
I don't think you want me to send you the type of cloaks I'm looking for.
Okay.
As I said,
14. Not great.
14.
What was the roll? Oh, 10
What
and
type
8.
of scrub only has a +1 in investigation? What?
The kind who is charismatic?
Just look at my sheet. It's okay.
Okay, just because you have a weirdly, strangely high intelligence for absolutely clearly no reason.
Wow. Look
Wow,
at
It's
this
look at this
okay.
roll.
You
tiny
get
brain
very
on
good
this guy.
rolls without it, but I'm not helping you look for a fucking thing. You can have fun by yourself.
Okay, so
Nicholas.
out of
sit and
14, I'm gonna say you don't find them. You search for about half an hour and head back to your party.
Can I roll to see what I would have gotten?
Sure. I mean, you can do that regardless. You don't have to ask me because you're.
Well, I'm just saying.
I mean, you can if you'd like.
I got higher than him without advantage and guidance. Just thought I'd let you know. Just.
All right.
mention
So,
it.
Nicholas.
yes.
Can I look around for bracers of defense or a ring of animal friendship? Or animal influence, I mean?
So you're moving with them as well?
Yes.
All right. You can go ahead and make your own separate investigation check.
Okay. So I roll high. Proper Nutty 20.
Right, so you guys are able to make it to one magic shop. Whenever you guys walk in, Veneer, you're not able to find what you're looking for. And whenever you look over, you see Miss Fine is just kind of perusing through cloaks, but isn't really sure on what she wants to get. But it seems like they have some finery, some magical items. But you don't find currently one of the cloaks that you're personally looking for. They do. You guys do find out that they do have a set of bracers of defense.
Oh, nice.
As they let you know that they're selling those for right around 600 gold pieces.
How much?
600.
Okay, that's fine. I can get those as soon as we finish the mission.
Yeah, from one of your friendly banks.
What other stuff do they have at this place, at this store? Anything off the... Do you have a list, or is it just...
I don't have a list as of yet.
Okay. Then I suppose we should move the story forward and not do shopping session if there's nothing prepped for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna get a list of items around for you guys and prices between games.
I will be sending you things.
So I'll get send me items. I'll give you guys prices if you're looking for specific things because whenever we get into that, I'm gonna do the shopping most likely in between games and do just like a short explanation of how that works. All right, so as you guys kind of coalesce, come back together. What are your guys' plans?
I'm going to the basement.
What I'm gonna have Veneer do is lead me to the other body, so I can have seen that guy and be able to disguise myself as him.
I'm confused. You already saw one of them.
Yeah,
I saw the other. Why would you?
But you said that you didn't see him outside of his wolf, though. I thought.
Literally the one that you were chasing. What are you talking about?
The one that they were chasing.
Oh, okay. I misheard.
Well, actually, just to point out, the one that they were chasing, the only one that saw his face was McMillan.
Was what?
McMillan's the only one that saw his face. By the time they got there, he had already shifted.
Ah,
So can I go back to him and look at his face?
He died in his wolf form.
Shoot.
I mean, I could describe his face. I'll give him a.
it's
That'd be
likely
very
that they don't revert back, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that is correct.
Dang. Gotta be a very good description, man. Otherwise, my idea's out the window.
He
Well,
looked
you
like
can always wear
that.
a hood.
Or
You know what?
actually, what we could do is have Veneer go in, disguise him, because he's very good at playing a part like that. Robot.
I'm not going in. I will unlock any door, and I am not setting foot in that house.
And pretend that he took me as prisoner and saying like, "Hey, by the way, where can I store this one for later?" Then you just like lead Lady Crow Talonfoot outside, and boom, guards waiting for her.
Okay.
All right. So what I had learned, and I think what we had learned from Lady Crow Talonfoot talking with Grunt or Wolf Grunt number 1, whose name I never did catch, nor did I address him by his name because Lady Crow Talonfoot would not address him directly like that. Probably, who knows?
Yeah, 'cause she's a bitch.
I get it. Good pun.
Yes, that was on purpose.
Yeah. Okay. So he had revealed that he had been tasked with getting rid of the riffraff or something to that extent. And he was pretty eager to eat Macmillan, for example, because I don't know, something about gnomes is probably tasty. I don't know. Not really my speed. So I could come back coated with blood, for example, looking as such, and say, "Job's done. What would you have me do next?" For example.
Okay.
She did mention things like the fact that there were 3 of them, and we have encountered 2, so there is another. Whether or not he has seen what has happened, whether or not he would detect us by smell, obviously I would go to the first brother that we had encountered, use his clothing, use that as part of the disguise kit, change only my face kind of thing, change only my head, face, and height to match kind of thing, wear his clothes, mask the scent, and then do some, make it look like I'm covered in blood, and sort of just saunter in the front door.
Okay.
That would be my plan. Having backup would be nice. We can scope out any side windows that people like, say, Miss Fine could join in. Macmillan can drop in from the ceiling via drone.
I can cast invisibility and scout out.
Through the roof. You could probably join Miss Fine with your invisibility.
Lucky cloak ever. Sorry, Higgum.
You
You guys
good.
don't see this.
Is it the one with the eyes? It's a pretty good one.
No, it's homebrew.
Oh.
Cloak. Fancy.
Oh, is it the one you just sent me?
What we got?
That's stupid.
That's the best. I don't know what you're talking about.
I see invisible cloak. It's immediately giving me Harry Potter vibes.
No. The user becomes invisible, but all their actions are narrated.
Oh, boy. I love it. Walk.
But the invisibility is permanent.
You are crouching
Still pretty good if you cast silence on yourself.
around the You can't cast silence on something. It's a radius. It's on a point, not a person.
That's true. Alright, so you guys are going to scope out the house from the outside, and Veneer is just going to saunter in through the front door like a big dick baller
Sure.
like he is.
Can I climb a tree? and
I'm
look from
racing
there?
her up the tree.
Do a bet.
Alright, so you guys finally make your way to the manor with your plans in order. You can see that the house itself is has a large stone or large stone wall that goes around it. The bottom section of the house, like where the foundation meets the wall, comes up to the walls. You can see the first half floor. Our first half, the first floor is stacked stone. Followed by a very light wood that comes into this large manor. You can see that most of the house is a very light, like light woods and light stones, and the coloration is, very vibrant, close to white, grays, and like the beige, a very soft beige of oak.
Okay.
Veneer, you can see that
Yes.
as you walk up to the door, the rest of you are taking your positions. You
Yeah.
walk
Did
up to the
you
door.
need like a disguise check or anything like that?
No, with the kind of detail that you went into, I think that it's because
Okay.
you made sure to cover all of your bases. Your mask, your scent, your you went all out on that description. So, um, yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
As you find yourself walking up to the door, you find that the front door is unlocked.
Locked.
No, unlocked.
Oh, unlocked. Sorry.
You're
Okay.
able to walk right in.
Okay. Here we go. I walk right in.
Okay, you can see that the foyer, whenever you walk in, is rather ornately decorated. Nice silver and platinum decorations. The inside of the house is also the same light beige and grays and cream colors on the inside as well. But as you're kind of just listening, you don't hear anything.
Okay. I don't hear anything. Are there stairs that go up? Are there rooms to the sides?
Yeah, so as you walk in, it kind of leads into on either side. You can see that there's a set of double stairways that lead up into the upper rooms. There's a door directly ahead of you that leads into one of those doors is open. It's a double door, and you can see that through that door is a dining hall that appears from where you're standing. One of those doors is open. You can see that it appears to be empty, but you can't see the entire room. There's also a room to either side underneath the staircases, and a door on either side in front of the staircases. Closer to the front door on the wall, in position is what I mean. So you see that there's a total of 5 locations you can search on the first floor. The second floor,
The dining rooms would be close to the kitchen, presumably.
Yes. That would be your thought, yes.
Okay, I'm actually going to head towards where I think the kitchen might be.
Okay. So for those of you guys who are watching through the windows, you can see that Veneer begins walking back deeper into the house. He's heading towards an open door. As you guys start to kind of follow him backwards, you can see that the dining room itself is rather large, and there are windows on either side of the room, so it's large enough that you can fit a large number of people in, and they would still have the availability to see through the windows on either side. You can see that it leads, as you step in, there is a large section to one side that is its own separate room. It looks to be something like storage-wise, and then you can see that there's the kitchen area. How you can tell is because you can see that door is also open. The kitchen area is in the back. You can see the what appears to be some kind of closet on the one side is kind of maybe just kind of pushed open a little bit. It's not completely open. But you can see that the door to the kitchen is completely open. And
The door to the kitchen is what? Sorry.
the door to the kitchen is completely open.
Okay, is there anyone in there?
Not that you can see now.
I make my way into the kitchen.
Okay, you can see beautiful clean pots and pans, water basins, a large hearthstone oven.
Sorry, you said it's clean?
It is clean, yes.
Welcome.
How clean are we talking? Like was it used recently?
Like prestige, like somebody was came through.
Magic,
and,
okay.
It's the kind of sterile that you get whenever you use like a prestidigitation spell.
Okay, is there like a larder or some sort of storage for meats?
There appears to be a locker, like a metal a metal trap door that leads downward. That you're guessing is for meats and the like. Some kind of sub basement for it.
I'm going straight for that. Is it locked or unlocked?
Unlocked.
Okay. I'm confirming something.
So for the rest of you, at this point, Veneer is no longer visible.
Ha! That is
I'm gonna
2
block-
out of 3 times I beat you at rock.
Yeah, we weren't looking. We were doing rock, paper, scissors. But I objectively stated that I won because I have a climbing speed of 30 feet, so it's fine.
She beat me up the fucking tree, but I still beat her at rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ignis, were you following him or were you watching?
Kind of. I did get lost here and there, though. I know he's in the kitchen. I know the kitchen's spick and spam.
Yeah.
It's very clean. And then randomly Russ
Yeah,
goes, "Hello there."
But yeah, you can't.
He was talking about the hearth.
Whenever he went into the kitchen, you couldn't see him after that point.
Oh,
Because he had
got it.
walked out of view of the windows.
So I saw which direction he went. Yeah.
Yes.
I cast invisibility and I go in, and
Okay.
I head his direction.
All right. So Veneer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you open the trapdoor, head down.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I don't bother closing it.
Okay. You can see that it is. It's relatively cold. As you walk down, you can see that it's probably a room 20 by 30 feet with long racks. You can see that they have beef and other meat products hanging. Not a lot, as they haven't ordered their meats for any kind of large galas or anything.
Anything obviously humanoid in here?
In here, no. This looks like it's all pork, chicken, and beef.
I see. And there are no exits out of this particular space.
No.
Okay. That's enough here. I backtrack to the kitchen,
Okay.
and then I close the trapdoor.
All right. So, you walked around that room for a minute, Ignis. As you are walking into the kitchen, invisible, you see the visage of the man that Veneer killed earlier in the day, covered in blood, step out of a trap door as he turns and closes it.
I whisper to him, saying, Veneer. Psst.
And that's how you die?
Veneer.
Do that to a boss, I dare you.
Oh, now's not the time.
Just making sure you know I'm here.
Hell yeah.
I drop my water bottle.
Sorry, Nick.
It's fine.
So I still look like I'm covered in blood. So I walk back out into the dining room area, backtracking a bit. The idea now is to take the stairs up.
Okay.
There were no other
I'm not actually doing that.
rooms out of the kitchen. The kitchen was like a dead end besides the trap.
There was the one room off to the side that appeared to be maybe like a storage, a dry storage area.
Oh, could I have peeked in there?
Certainly, yeah, you can do that real quick. Whenever you like kind of open the door and look inside for a moment as you're searching, you see it appears to be like a pantry. It has sugar, salts, different seasonings,
Well stocked.
flour, things like that. Decently stocked. It seems as if they have enough stocked for the few people that live in the house as of current. They haven't restocked for any kind of guests.
I have a quick question.
They haven't restocked for any guests, and yet they were preparing to host.
Interesting.
I could have sworn that they were going to host these people who just came through the portal here.
Well,
They were.
This seems
they would
seems
love
to not
to
match.
have them for dinner. Da,
It's
da, da.
it's almost like it doesn't match or something.
Nicholas, I have a question.
Yes.
Do I see anything of value?
Sugar,
I mean,
water.
actually, yeah, sugar. First off, several things. You get as you're looking through, you can see that there are nice plates. Not anything of major value in this part of the house, but there are things of value throughout the house. Platinum and silver decorations, knickknacks, things like that.
I'm gonna start swiping some stuff while I'm
Jesus.
just invisible.
Yep. Okay. Hope you don't fall behind.
No, I'll just I'll grab what I can as I follow you.
Okay. All right, we'll go over what you loot after we're done.
Okay.
I'll get that set up for you.
Groovy.
All right. So Veneer, as you exit the dining area, you can see that there are the stairs going up. There is a room there's a door on either side, both in front and behind the stairs. So there's one on either side underneath the staircase, and then one closer to the door one on either side closer to the door that you entered through.
I wonder if there's some sort of like secret cult basement thing going on here. But the question is, where would that door be?
A cult? In my cult town? How dare they?
Double cult.
Double cult.
Bum bum bum. Sounds like some Jonestown
And then
bullshit
suddenly,
to me.
we're in Barovia.
I think I'd like to continue searching on this floor. What is that door behind the stairs?
Which side? See, currently you'd be facing the front door, so right or left.
Yes, I'm facing the front. So you said that there was a door.
There's a door on either side. There are four more doors in this room. One to either side underneath the staircases, because it's a double staircase, and then one on either side in front of the stairs.
And I had walked through directly under? No.
Yeah, because there's the double staircase leads upstairs into like an overhang balcony that you would have to that you kind of walk under. They meet at the top. You walk underneath them to head into the dining area.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The ones that are adjacent to the dining area, would that be the ones under the staircase? So I'm going to pick to my left. So I guess this is the right more door from when I walked in.
Yes. So as you begin to search that, you open it up and you see that it is not a small. It is a large like janitor's closet.
Sorry, what kind of?
Like a janitorial closet where you can see different cleaning supplies and things of that like. You can see
No one is here.
mops, dusters, things that you would use to clean around the house, brooms.
Okay. No one is here as well, correct?
That is correct.
I still hear no voices, no footsteps besides perhaps Ignis.
Question. What about your drone?
My drone is ferrying Macmillan to the roof, I thought. Or not.
Oh.
No, they climbed a building, or they climbed a tree instead.
Climbed a tree. Then it's surveilling from outside, looking through the second floor windows while invisible.
Okay.
No, the sound is invisible too.
Invisible. That's how most sound is.
For you,
Can't very
maybe.
well
The
see
sound is invisible, so you can't hear it. Miss
This is like
Miss
Sonic
Fine
logic.
McMillan.
Hello.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Well, currently we're in a tree, but how long has it been?
KISSING.
I will end you. How long has it been?
It's been they've been in there for a couple minutes, probably 5 or 10 minutes so far.
Okay, I learned my lesson from another time in another place. Roughly indicative from the phrase 5 minutes have passed. So, I learned my lesson this time. I look at it and say, there is only so many games we can play. We gotta do something, but I don't know what.
Is it bad that my answer? I almost just like went, oh yeah, second story work.
I'm saying that, but I only got that idea from Blue, who's not here. So technically, I don't have that idea because I forget that I'm a rogue because I just try to ignore the fact that I'm playing a rogue paladin sometimes. But it's okay.
So would that
Coping
make you an
mechanisms
oathbreaker?
are helpful. So, I think Macmillan's fucking. You know what? I'm taking Macmillan with me. He ain't doing rituals. He's coming with me, and I'm gonna snoop, but I'm not going in. So I'm gonna look around, and if they are checking out inside the house, I don't think that's very helpful. So, is there any reason to suspect? Ignis said a secret fucking path. What I was hoping is Macmillan's like, oh yeah, we're supposed to go up, but Rice has decided to actually die, so this is all on me. And I wasn't paying attention to any of the plans because I knew I wouldn't be involved. So, can I roll to look around the house, and then as soon as I find nothing of interest, I want to start going up. But if I find something of interest, so that's my plan. I'm like, I'll look
Okay,
around.
go ahead and make an investigation check.
If I find anything
with advantage
interesting,
because you have McMillan with you.
Macmillan. Okay. I'll take the first one. That's a 16 plus 7 is 23.
Neat.
Right?
It's pretty neat.
So as you know that they're searching inside, and you start searching the grounds,
Mhm.
you find that the lower floor of the house is rather more mundane. You don't see anything of any major note in the yard. You end up climbing up to the second story and kind of looking around, trying to climb up to where you can look around the second story and kind of get a better look inside. And as you're just kind of parkouring your way around this house, looking in through the windows, along with um, the invisible veneer.
Do I hear a light buzzing? Do I hear it?
As you get close enough to it, you hear it very softly. Yes.
Invisible
Okay.
sound.
I look in the general direction of the invisible sound, and I go, buddy, it's come to be like a third eye. It's kind of comforting. You're still creepy as fuck. This is Owen Infernal. You're still creepy as fuck, but you're like a third eye. I like you. I accept you.
Okay.
But I
Thank
still haven't
you.
put together that's veneer, but that's okay.
It's good. Thank you.
Jeez.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah,
I
you,
came
you
back
can.
to something dangerous.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you're
can.
with me.
Yeah, you guys are currently climbing the house.
Yep. Well, I'm
Nice.
cleaning the house. He hasn't made it to chat room.
Jesus, my phone.
Yeah, you guys. You see that there's. As you're
Lavender.
kind of searching upstairs, you see, searching the upstairs through the windows. You don't see any movement upstairs. You don't see anything of any major note through the windows.
They are
So
not
I'm
here.
looking all over the house. So it's not going to take long because I know I can get up there. Can I check the roof?
Absolutely.
Skylights? Anything of the sort?
You can
Secret
see that
chimneys that are actually trapdoors?
you do see that there's a chimney. It's on the what would be like the west side of the house if you were looking at the map.
West side.
West side.
West side, second story. Welcome to the life of Izzy Turo.
But you find that there's nothing of any major importance that you can find on the outside of the house. There is a chimney that you could like maybe look down or but you can't find anything of any major
I'm
importance.
resistant to fire damage, not fall damage. I want to go find Invisible Sound Boy again.
Okay.
I'm getting up there too if I can.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. You're coming
Yeah,
with
dude.
me. I'll help you if needed. I'll be around. Like, you're coming with me, no matter what. Nick's like, oh no,
Yeah.
you fell. I have a strength of 9, but it's something.
Oh no, if I fell, hashtag slow fall, I can catch you, buddy.
No, but I don't fall. I don't want you to fall. Buddy, we are in this together, okay? No man.
Oh. Wait, no, that's copyright.
Therefore, are we at the roof yet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys are on the roof.
All right. Is there a chimney?
There is.
There is a chimney.
I'm going in the chimney.
Oh no. Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna go find Veneer's bug thing.
Can you get in there?
Wow, Veneer.
Hell no,
It's
am I
very
going in a
cold in
chimney?
here. Let me light this fire.
Hey,
All right.
it's
There are very few things we can do.
Yeah, so Veneer, you'd actually see that as
sorry.
you,
What?
You actually see through your drone Macmillan
Yes.
and them checking the outside of the house,
Yes.
looking in through windows.
Did you hear my insults about you being a third eye?
I hear
I'm checking
everything.
out ye
And then
ol'
you see Macmillan
chimney.
come down the chimney.
Ho ho ho.
So
I see him come down the chili.
You see
Come
him.
down the chimney.
Where's your mind at?
I'm trying to put words together. Okay.
Phrasing.
Crazy. he jumps down the chimney, I look at him and go, I ain't going down there, but I'll be here in a second. And I'm gonna go find the drone. And
The drone is near you. It beeps.
invisible buzz. Why ain't it invisible now? I'm going to find it, and I'm gonna tell it. There's no point searching. There's nobody here.
Nobody
I have a
anywhere.
feeling. I have a feeling. You wait.
Oh
what the
shit!
fuck?
I just realized I lost the embalmed finger. God damn
Did
it!
it?
No.
Did it talk to me?
Yes.
Yeah, it can talk.
What the holy lavender?
We've been conversing this whole time.
Veneer, is that you?
No. Yes.
I was gonna say that's
Both.
infernal, but that is very not. You gotta work on your phrasing a little bit. It's all about the tone. It's the tone.
How dare you?
Look, okay. It's not the time. It's not the time. There's nobody here. I don't know where you're at or what you're doing. I didn't fucking following me around. If you have watched me bathe, you're dead to me. There's nobody here. We need to go. We need to find where they went.
Ignoring the weirdness, proceeding. We should still look through the rest of the building.
I looked upstairs. I didn't go in, but I looked upstairs. We looked on the roof. We looked around the house. Nobody's here.
Most of the first floor seems to be empty as well.
If you're doing any scan of the second floor, there's only 2 floors, yes, DM?
That is correct.
If you're
There
scanning the
may,
second floor, make it quick. We gotta
there
go.
may be more below. We as of yet have not found a way down, but there could be.
Would there be a way down from the outside?
No, you didn't see anything, no.
So what's inside is the only way potentially down.
That is correct.
That would seem to be the case.
You
Beep
gotta
boop.
give me a real good fucking reason why I should go in there.
Because
there's a
it's
way
pretty
down-
neat down here.
8,000 gold.
Not enough.
Actually, it's 11,000 gold. But
Yeah, it's 11. Not enough. I don't care. Lived on less. I'm asking Veneer. Real good reason.
I'll kill Ignis.
I'll look the other way.
Because, Miss Fine, we need you.
Oh.
Can you see me too?
Yes.
Glad I got my hood up. I'll be right in.
Oh. She has a heart.
He.
No, I'm talking about Miss Fine.
Yeah. I
I
know.
know. Nothing but mean to ignorance.
Alright, so.
What
Miss
else is there
Fine-
on the first floor?
Yes, let us look for clues.
You just walk around invisible, opening doors. Wait, no.
If an invisible person opens the door, is the sound of them opening the door invisible too?
Maybe. So, Macmillan,
I should have written down what they had been talking about.
as
Alright.
so you find yourself coming out into what appears to be a sitting room.
Nice.
As you come out as you're coming out of the bottom of the chimney, you can see that the chimney itself has been cleaned recently. The rack that you'd have in, the metal rack that would normally hold the firewood, is pulled out and cleaned. The room itself is. It does have a few books sitting on a bookshelf, a couple of nice chairs. Sitting on a table in the center of the room is a small box, probably a foot long by about half foot wide. You can see that it's short, like right around six, stacked with some short, about 6-inch cigars.
Taking those cigars.
Okay.
How many?
Just kind of close the box. It would usually be a box of like 40, but currently there's only about 15 in it.
Wait, I have a
15
question.
cigars.
Where is Lodrick?
Wait, does the box look cool?
Yeah, it's pretty ornate. It's a wooden box with some like nice ornate carvings in it.
Wait, cool box. Oh, rocks.
Cool.
He's
Sure.
probably emptying it and putting his rocks in there.
Cool.
Just dumps the cigars on the floor and puts all of his rocks
No,
in
no, you put the cigars in a less important place, and you put the important things in the cool box.
it. Awesome.
All right. I mean, I guess I'm walking up and out if there's no more cool stuff in here. Is there any books?
Yeah, there's books in here.
I'm gonna take a single book of random descent.
So Veneer, based on where the chimney is, you know that he is on the from where you're currently standing, he would be on the opposite wall, the front door of the two, the furthest towards the front is where
Ooh.
that chimney came down.
I'm going to grab a random book, and I'm going to pull out the biggest and the smallest book, and then I'm going to leave.
I'm going to make my way toward him, toward where they came down.
So I'm taking a random book for myself.
So we know nobody's in here, right?
Okay, so you take the largest book off the bookshelf and the smallest book
Yep.
off the bookshelf.
Yep, and
Okay.
taking a random book otherwise for myself.
Nick,
Yes.
we know nobody's in the house now, right?
No, we have not checked nearly every room.
Okay,
We haven't even checked the entire first floor. We definitely checked the second floor.
So
I was trying to make it towards the kitchen because I had an inkling, had an idea as to what could be going on, but it seems that if I'm right, then that wasn't the right location. Or I'm just wrong.
can I use my 23 still?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Psst. Veneer.
What?
Should we split up?
That is up to you to decide.
Yeah, but you're the smart one.
Am
Technically,
I?
he's not. I'm gonna peek downstairs and be like, I'm in here. Let's make good use of it. What are you looking at?
I'm invisible.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of you being invisible.
That makes no sense.
Neither does your statement. There's no time.
Did you make your way inside, Miss Fine?
Yes.
I don't. Please, this is child's play.
No, I just didn't know if you were still outside.
Nope, I was making my way down as soon as.
Making my way. Oh wait, dang it!
Hey.
Copyright.
As you guys are talking out in the foyer, Macmillan,
Yes.
you grab the big book.
Yes.
As you pull it forward, you find that you're having a lot of trouble pulling it all the way out,
So that's where it is.
and you pull real hard, and then you hear a click.
This isn't a book. This
And
was
then
a
you hear
cleverly disguised lever.
as you can hear
Oh,
off towards the fireplace.
All right, I'm grabbing the second largest book and pulling that off the shelf.
All the books.
You've heard of Elf on
How
the Shelf.
hard do
Get
you
ready
pull?
for a gnome with books.
Just a gnome.
How hard do I what?
How hard do you pull?
Hard enough to get the book out, and if the book's not coming out, I pull harder.
So as you grab, you're like, at first it's kind of comes out.
No,
a
I'm
little
pulling
hard.
I'm pulling the second largest book since
Yeah,
the
no,
first book
I know.
didn't come. Okay.
As you grab the second largest book, what is now the largest book that's still on the shelf completely. As you pull it, it's a little hard at first, and as you pull a little bit harder, it just comes free of the bookshelf.
Cool. All right, now that that's on the floor, I go to the smallest book, put that on the floor, and I'm taking a book for myself, and I'm telling my friends about the secret Labrador.
As you grab the smallest book and you pull that one out, you pull hard and you can hear another click. So another lock comes undone.
Grab the second smallest book.
And then you go and see your friends.
Yes, and then I found
Okay.
all right, what is the title of this other book that I claimed?
1,001 Ways to DM.
A book on really cool rocks.
Why you hate your players?
Why you hate your players?
Chapter 1.
That would be a child's guide to gardening.
Child's Guide to
Dead giveaway.
Gardening.
Cute.
Are you taking notes?
No, I grabbed it and I'm taking it. I don't care what it is. All I know is that it's a child's guide to gardening. All right, I'm going to grab my friends.
Okay, so you join them in the foyer. You
I'm
guys
telling
heard.
them.
What do you mean joining him in the? We were when he came down. The drone. I knew through the drone where he came out, and I was going to be moving in that direction.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
are we
Oh, that's
bumping into
true.
each other at the door?
Yeah, basically.
Hey, hello, Venia. Look what I found. And I point towards the secret now open fucking door in the fireplace work.
Ah, good. There it is.
That's interesting because I never said that it was open. Now, did I?
Well, I'm going to point towards the fireplace work. And I say, look.
Macmillan, how did you get that open? How'd you get that to change whatever you're saying?
You see, there is a method to every library. You pull the largest book. I'd like to know it as the
I
Dewey
walk by
Decimal
him.
System.
I'm gonna
Okay.
walk over as he's talking. I'm gonna walk over towards this bookshelf with my 23. What am I finding?
I'd like to call it the Dewey Decimal System.
Zero
Oh my
point zero.
god.
Biographies from the 1800s.
I uninvisible and I dab. Someone
you
please
guys-
ask me why I
Vania
did
just
that.
says, so you found a way down, or have you found something else?
No, it's not. It's not complete. I don't. If
As
there
you-
was two, things come in threes. There's no way it's
All
done.
right. So as you guys go over, you start looking at the bookshelf, inspecting it, pulling on books. You guys eventually find one that a third and then a fourth that unlock two more locks on the door. And you can see that after the last two locks are removed, the floor drops down a little bit and just kind of pulls away from the fireplace.
You can always trust the Dewey Decimal System.
As
God.
and you can see
Well,
that
that's
there
sad.
is a staircase leading down
Down we go.
with a still burning torch casting light.
All right. I am grabbing another book. What's it called?
I begin heading down.
Yep.
After saying, aha, there it is. Just what I was looking for.
All right, so you guys. So real quick, Macmillan, you grab one more book and head down.
What's it called?
That torch that's lit there, is it like a sconce or is it like a torch on a... Like, can I grab it?
You can, yes.
Okay.
And the other book that you grab is A Tale of Two. It is a novel.
All right. Which tale? Tale or Tail? This is important.
Tail.
Tale of two. Okay.
1 is the loneliest number.
And
Okay.
hate it.
Cool. And I start heading down.
Okay.
Yep.
As you guys begin to make your way down the spiraling staircase, you
Following up the rear.
come to the bottom and find yourself in a almost like an
Wait.
open hallway.
I want to look for traps. I don't trust that at all.
Okay.
I cast mage.
Mage hand to touch the floor.
Chili, I fucking hate you.
I shove Macmillan forward.
Veneer, are you helping?
Sure. I think I can give you a hand.
Okay, neat. So it didn't help at all because I rolled worse on my second one, but that's okay. I got a 16.
Did you add a D4?
No, I should assume.
I mean, I could say it outright, but like I thought I was a little bit,
Aha! That's a proper knowledge 20 now. Because I
Okay.
rolled a 4.
You begin to search. You don't find any traps in the hallway, but you can see that there is a smaller space that leads off towards the north that appears to be caved in. You can see that there is a closet off to the right-hand side, holding different kinds of tools. Things like pruning shears, saws.
Nothing of interest to me, I don't think.
Are they prestidigitation cleaned, or is there blood everywhere?
They are prestidigitation cleaned.
There's not like a better set of thieving tools, perchance, or anything actually interesting. Because as much as I love sheep shears, I really don't care about sheep shears.
I don't think they're for sheep.
So at the end of this hallway, there is a door, a metal door, locked into the wall. You see that the door is locked, and as you begin to search it for traps, you do find that there is some kind of trap on this door.
Does it seem like one I can disarm?
You can try.
How do I do that? Is that a dex check?
That's
It's thieves' tools. You have proficiency, so you add your proficiency plus your dexterity.
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to be a +7.
And if you're asking for help, you can have a D4. But I probably can't give you advantage since doing cooperative lockpicking is not a thing.
Yeah.
That's okay, because between the two dice, I got an unnatural 20. So that's a 27 DM.
You're disgusting.
You quickly pull out your thieves' tools. You meticulously disarm the traps on the door.
And I'm like, you can do it.
You then move from disarming the traps down to quickly unlocking the door.
It's like old times.
And as you begin to pull, you guys notice that there's a piece of paper inside of the door
I
jamb.
have a bad feeling about this. He said the sheep shears aren't for sheep. I've learned my lesson. I'm going to back up and say, if those shears aren't for sheep, I have a hunch at what's in there. It was trapped and locked. You're safe on that. Trust me. Go ahead.
What do you think it is?
Well,
Someone else can find out.
You guys, I'm just gonna let you guys know that there is a sheet of paper that was sealed between the door and the door frame.
So it fell out.
I want to read that.
It didn't fall out. You guys can grab it and just kind of like shimmy it.
Okay, I want to grab that,
shimmy it
but
out.
I don't want to open the door.
Okay, well, we stop opening the door when you grab it, and I say,
don't-
what does it say?
Okay, so as you open the note, it reads, I always liked this home. I understand that it's probably your fault I have to leave.
That is probably what?
Your fault I have to leave. But if you made it this far, there's nothing to worry about. I left you a little gift. I, too, so hope you like it. I can't wait to meet again.
The paper explodes.
How so much I enjoy playing with tieflings.
Huh, that's oddly specific.
It's the last thing it says.
Is it signed by anyone?
No, but I have a.
It's very, very beautiful handwriting.
It's
Wait, there was a trap ahead, right?
yeah, I got it.
Oh shit. Nice. I'm going just dead ahead.
Going no, Macmillan, and as soon as he starts going, I grab him, turn him, push him towards the door, and go. Just take a peek in there.
I can have my drone look first,
I take a peek in the door.
or you can.
Okay, so as soon as the door is completely is opened and you can feel the air differentiate from one room into the other, the air kind of shift. I would like.
I go ahead and drop my disguise, by the way. I'm back to normal human looking
Okay.
veneer.
I would like Macmillan, Ignis, and Miss Fine to please make Constitution saving throws.
Oh no!
Disease, huh? That makes sense.
19.
19.
Hey,
What is it? Is it a con
Hey,
save?
Yes.
nice.
So what
That's-
was yours, Macmillan?
19.
19?
hey, Macmillan, guess what?
Yeah.
Jinx.
Fuck.
14.
Okay. Macmillan, as you open the door, you're suddenly hit by a putrid stench. Each of you begin to gag for a moment. Miss Fine, it hits you the worst.
Oh, are you alright?
Doesn't matter right now. What's in there?
Can I aerate the room, I guess?
As you
Air punch, air punch, air punch.
as you look
Wait a
into the
minute.
room,
Quick, before he goes in there, because Macmillan's going in first.
Why?
Does this seem like a disease or a poison?
it does not. It's just a foul stench.
Okay, never mind. That's just nasty. What?
Well, I don't need to breathe either, so I guess that makes sense.
It is for those of you who are familiar with it, it is the smell of far rot on carrion.
Oh, so like my bag of rats. Cool.
Don't remind me.
Oh, it's like that mask.
Veneer would make such a great doctor. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, what do we see?
Okay.
Presumably it's dark inside?
I mean, I'm getting it lit.
Actually, it appears as if there are torches in the room.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
Okay. Well, in
we're
any
good.
case, I
As if
deploy
it's-
my radiant sword.
As if it's been prepared for you.
Oh,
Hastily, but prepared.
Guys, I have a question. Before
Yes.
we go inside, should I cast Fireball?
Miss
No.
So
nah.
I'm gonna let you guys know. If you're squeamish, Mute yourself. Mute this now, and I will
I'm
clear
not.
you when
I'm
you're
not
ready.
looking. I'm not looking in, but I will be around.
You mean
Yeah,
deafen?
deafen yourself
in
now.
the, in
If
the,
you're squeamish, and you don't want to hear this, so. So
Loses
Macmillan,
20 viewers.
as you step into the room, or you open the door and you look into the room.
Veneer's
you
right
can
behind him.
Okay, the two of you can see immediately that there is a message written on the wall for you. As you can see, heavily rotting hands and legs and feet and arms nailed hastily to the wall. Look at my art. As you step in and you find that there are not 7 murders. You see that there are some bodies in this room that have rotted to bone. You can, for those of you who can smell it, the farther into the room you get, the more rancid and acrid the smell gets. You can see that the viscera of the bodies is rotted away and stained into the floors. As the room itself, you can see there's a couple of very specific things in this room. There's a table with shackles on it, and there is a bench with a cog on either side with that have ropes. The entire room seems to be stained a dark crimson, a rust color. You read over the message left for you one more time, made out of human, or you assume to be human limbs.
Or other humanoid, I suppose.
My art. And that is where we're going to end the game for tonight.
Ew.
So uncivilized.
This is why I hate this city. This is like the 3rd times.
This is the 3rd time I've entered a murder chamber. God damn it.
3rd fucking time. I've entered a room and someone's fucking packaged a fart.
Packaged a fart. I saw that. That made me.
Man,
That
what's with
got
all
me.
these people and body horror? They're like,
Yeah, geez.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do art from bodies. Like,
Dude, that's
Well,
just
like-
fucking crow's toes. I knew I should have super punched her into the universe when I had chance.
I mean, she was probably like friends with the fucking Wendigos.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that would be the end of our game for the night, guys. For everyone who's watching, thank you for watching. We do this every Monday. If we don't do it on a Monday, it will be. I will be trying to post that if for some reason I can't play or something happens. In the
I
future,
will
I'm
one
gonna try and
shot.
take care of What? One punch? No.
Yeah.
But
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
our Sam Riegel with us for one shot.
thank you guys for watching. Everyone have a wonderful night.
Make sure to follow, advertise for us because we don't know how.
We're
I'm
bad
still trying
at
to get that.
this.
Still trying to get that sponsorship from
No.
Manscaped.
No.
All right, if I can't get
Manscaped.
Manscaped, I'll get Dollar Shave Club. Either one's works.
You are totally gonna try and be our Scanlon or our
Try.
We got to get a
Oh,
sponsorship
come on.
though. Either way,
Sam Riegel.
Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful night, evening, and or day. Fuck, wait, no, night and evening are the same.
All right, we'll see
Whatever
you
you
guys
want to
next
be.
Monday.
All
Bye.
right,
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Next bitch.
Jesus.